have done like a
creative?
countdown or create
Are you
what?
going creative?
I guess so. This is drawing, so
Uh,
yeah.
hold
There's,
on.
oh wait, are we on? Oh, Twitch. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Huh. Not used to that. Oh, do you know what we're using as an alternative to the UStream?
Ustream? Vaughn Live.
Vaughn Live. I wonder if that's the same thing that Brony State's using. If it, in which case,
It is.
oh jeez, it works. I was able to watch the new episode on it, so yeah. We need more alternatives for streaming services these days. Like all the ones that like the backup ones just kind of all faded away. It's terrible.
Yes.
Wow, my monitor got dusty. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to Not in Equestrian Flag Stop this week.
Oh,
However,
not.
yeah, not yet. It will be coming back to its normal, ordinary broadcast schedule. What's it? We are still streaming on a schedule this week, but that's just because I am awake and alive and stuff. But yeah, so we're kind of on a semi sort of break right now. But don't you worry, because we have Photoshop, which means drawing. Yay! Stuff. Ooh. That. Yeah, that. Okay. Yeah, hang on. Ah, shit. I'm breaking things. Okay. Seems to help. I'm bad at everything. Um. That's right.
I will in a moment. I'm posting the things.
So, in other words, you guys get to watch me as I pretend I know how to draw again. It's been a long time. I really need to draw more frequently. I'm really bad at doing that. But anyways, so, hi guys. How's it going? I need to actually turn on the RC. RC? The RC. The RC. I need to turn on the RC card. CMC. Do you have the keys? The keys to the RC car?
No.
Damn it. Okay. Creature's still dead. We we don't know what happened to him. I do know what happened to him. We don't know what happened to him, but he'll be back as soon as we figure out how to resurrect him. Oh hey, look. Toa linked me a thing in the IRC. Oh, okay. This is the thing for the challenge that I totally had something to do with. Yes.
Yes, totally. Not thrown together last minute. Yes,
Yeah. That would be something we
yes.
would never do, or no one would ever do.
No
Not.
one would ever conceive to do something like that. No.
Nope. Nuh-uh. Never. So, yeah. CMC, how was your week? Week, sir? I haven't been around very much recently.
It's been. Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah.
So, stream's been weird, or. I don't know.
Hmm?
Is it stream's been weird?
No, it's just
General?
that life has been kind of. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That happens sometimes with life. So I'm. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I've got nothing. I've basically just been doing train stuff all week. Everything I've done has been relating to trains. Oh, CMC, guess what? I got added into Model Trains Discord, which was a terrible mistake, because now I know a bunch of people who are into trains as well as ponies. This is so weird. Okay, weirdest thing happened to me over the weekend, right? So, or not over the weekend, last week. So I was at work and I was listening to Pony Radio because I figured out how to like play Ponyville Live stuff through my phone. And I was listening to this one radio station, and like I must have hit it at the wrong time of day. I can't remember which station it was, but like there was this one station, and all the music was just what I didn't want to listen to. Like, I mean, it started off with like Black Griffin. I love Black Griffin, but it played 3 Black Griffin songs in a row, which I love Black Griffin, but not that much. Not enough to hear 3 in a row unintentionally. It was just like not what I was looking for at that moment. But like, although they were good songs, but regardless. And then like it played one of the Tombstone songs that I don't like. He's got a lot of good songs, but there's just like 2 that I don't like. Played one that I didn't like, and then like another Black Griffin song, and then played the other Tombstone song I didn't like. And then, yeah, and so I was trying to explain this to one of the people in the train group, and I totally forgot that he's not into ponies. So he had no idea who I was referring to when I was saying Black Griffin and Tombstone. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. It was a weird experience for me because I'm used to explaining the trains bit, but not the pony bit. Because I never have to explain the pony bit. Everyone I know is into ponies. And it was just weird because it was like the reverse, you know? Just like usually I have to explain everything about trains because no one really knows much about trains and stuff or what I'm talking about. Like I'll freak out about like, you know, oh my gosh, I found this 40-foot Bangeristic PS1. Holy crap, this is amazing. No one knows what I'm talking about. Which, by the way, Bang & Olufsen had really colorful PS1s. You should check them out. They're nice.
PS1s, that's the smaller single cab things?
No, PS1, it's a boxcar.
Boxcars.
Yeah.
Then what was I thinking of?
I think you're thinking of like a 44 tonner? Just going off of the smaller thing? Because...
I think I was thinking of an engine of some sort.
Yeah, 44 tonner.
Okay.
They're these adorable little switchers. I feel like I just want to give this guy a beanbag chair of some sort. Yeah.
So what are you doodling right now?
Doodling a pony. I guess. I don't know. Current. Yeah. By the way, CMC, guess what I don't have?
A brain?
Well,
No, wait,
yeah.
that's me.
But also, I don't have music right now. Yay! I should probably put some on.
Which, make sure it's things.
Yeah. Which means I have to go with something. Hang on. Let me check my iTunes. iTunes. What do I have for artists that I can listen to? Those are podcasts. Don't download. Music. What is something that is non-copyright in here? Nope. I'm probably going to end up having to go with dying. I don't know. Oh wait, Odyssey Airbeat. There we go. Cool. I'll just shuffle all of that. Yeah.
You're gonna have to end up dying, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we all have to do it at some point in life.
Exactly.
It's usually right at the end. Although some people get it in before the end, but it's not their true final death.
It's like the preview death.
Yeah. Those are weird.
I don't know. Didn't say give me an idea. An idea of something I can scribble up and draw. Keeping in mind I haven't drawn anything. Actually, you know what? No. Give me a challenge. Let me see what I can do. Let me make a bad decision.
Okay. Let's go with trying to think something that you might not have, or a pony you might not have done before. You said you watched the this week's pony?
I did, yes.
Okay. The little red one we've seen before as a
Oh, the angry one.
Yeah, we've seen him before.
Yeah, he was in the training episode, wasn't he?
Yeah. So go with him in the training flight suit.
Oh man, that is going to be challenging.
Have you done the flight suits before?
No, never done one of the flight suits. So this will be your first. Yeah. Gonna finish up drawing this little. One doodle down, and now to draw an actual thing. Just gotta shrink this guy down. Oh, I need to actually pull up a reference of it. Damn it, I haven't gotten any screen caps of this episode yet. Shit. Okay, Derpy real quick. Oh, whoops. I need to put that filter back on.
Yeah, it's
Default.
It's been a while since we've gone through episodes. There's a lot to go through now.
Yes, we need to just set aside a day and go through a bunch of episodes.
Oh, wait. Did I tell you the room we need to go over?
No, you didn't.
had that tab up somewhere.
Side note.
Don't tell me I closed it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, real quick. This is completely unrelated. Guys, check out this picture. I didn't see this earlier, despite the fact I was stalking Derpy Boru. Holy crap.
No.
That's a really cute marble.
I can't send you this link because you haven't watched that episode.
Damn it. CMC.
But we can overanalyze this other room.
Oh shit. So that's a room that's in the episode. Okay. So for those
Actually,
viewing,
this
there's
shot
one
from
episode
that
this
room-
season that I haven't seen. It's not the most recent one. It's just one in the middle, kind of. Just like it was like 2-3 weeks ago, something like that, and I haven't seen it yet. I end up seeing like just like all of them except for that newest.
The End
or
in
not newest.
Friends.
Yeah, The End and Friend. I have not seen that one. I've seen all the American releases thus far, except for that one.
And actually, I can't send you this image as either because,
Damn it, CMC.
well, it's a room we've seen before from a different angle. Wait, where the hell's the door?
Damn it, CMC. Okay.
Oh, there's the door. Okay. I went cross-eyed for a moment. I needed to murder something.
Well, CMC, guess what? My schedule is cleared up this week, so I'm actually available in the evenings now. So, yeah.
Good.
That's a shaver sound, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Right, so, I'm
I
looking
forgot to
for...
put it away, so it's just here for me to fiddle with.
Oh, okay, I need to look at washouts. Okay. Oh wait, can I draw an episode from the washouts, despite the fact that's the newest episode?
No, I said jar him in the usual trainee form, not the washouts form.
Oh, that's right. I still need to find him though.
So that would be what episode?
That was the shipping one. It's the shipping one with Vapor Trail and what's his fuck. I can't remember his name. I can only remember Vapor Trail because Vapor Trail's amazing and she's the best. Yeah. Okay. So enjoy this white screen as I currently scroll through Derpy Boru frantically trying to find that one character who only was in like a couple of shots. 10 out of 10. What a great stream.
The top bolt.
I'm sure all two of you are happy that you arrived early for this. Yep.
Yeah, top bolt. And is there any good side shot of him that someone's capped?
On the
I'm not
right
seeing
side,
one yet.
the chat is completely inactive, so I think we're only broadcasting to Toakoi at this point. Ooh, I found him. Okay, I just need to like... Okay, short fuse. Okay, now I just need to go to the very last page. Alright, so that's Naim in his trainee outfit. Is there even a shot of him in a trainee outfit? There isn't.
Yes, there's a front shot.
Oh, yeah. I see his butt. I'm only finding...
What?
Ooh, okay. Found some. Okay. So I found a GIF, and actually, yeah, no, 2 GIFs where he's just kind of in the side. But yeah, no, one of them, it's just his
scrolling
butt.
through the episode, they ignored all of those trainee background characters. There were a lot of them. You can see them in the game, in the mobile game. They're amusing.
Ooh, I found him frightened on a bench. This might work.
Short fuse. There we go.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, Short Fuse's outfit is kind of strange. Because if you look at it very carefully, like... Okay. Zooming in. Enhancing. Oh, damn it, I ruined it! Oh, okay, no, I didn't. Okay. Look at the yellow on his sleeve, or the yellow on his jumper. I don't know what to call it. It's not a jumper, though.
Outfit, uniform.
Yeah, on his uniform compared to everyone else's. Actually, it's different compared to... Huh. But yeah, no, the yellow is like, it's on his sleeve.
Okay.
It's so weird.
Okay, I think I found the same. Yeah, they do have all different, because his is just yellow from shoulders up.
Oh,
Everyone else seems to have a yellow that, or it goes blue towards the arms. Then there's this one that has the yellow coming from the arms down the back.
okay, guys, you didn't see that. There were no spoilers for what they're talking about later this episode. Never. Shut up. It didn't happen.
But yeah, there's no nice side shot of him.
Yeah, no, the best I got is just this butt shot.
Right? Well, there's butt shots, there's front shots.
Didn't think this was gonna be this hard. Damn.
And then there's just his tag went crazy with the newest episode.
Yeah. Shoot, I just got rid of it. Damn. Okay. First off, let me find him again, and then I'll just try and draw him first, and then like see about uniforming him. So that's short fuse. Last page. Let's go for a nice side profile.
It's so amusing, the gifs of just their eyes spinning around.
Yes. Okay, I got something. Copy image. Control V. Perfect. All right. Tiny little bastard. All right, cool. Chickadee check. Let's try and draw this boxy little beast. So, just looking at him as just general proportions, let's try and just nail this. He doesn't have a neck.
Does he need a neck?
I guess not. He seems to get on just fine without it. It's got like kind of bulk too. I don't know. So, as you can tell right now. So, alright. It's got these little tiny legs, like almost full legs, but not.
Yeah, he's a small pony.
Say that again. That kind of squarish Jukas. typical like windswept mane thing going on too. So.
Yeah, I think that just is natural to him.
It's just like natural to like Pegasi who fly fast. It's just they have that windswept look because it is literally just windswept. That's just how they style their hair. They just take a shower in the morning and then just fly really fast. And it's like blow dry.
No, some of the trainees don't. If you look at that GIF that you were looking at
Because
before,
they don't know what they're supposed to do with their lives, man. Because they don't know. They don't know how to Wonderbolt yet. Eventually they'll get that main style. Don't worry. Maybe. Just gotta believe in them. Tiny little guy. I keep wanting to give him Scootaloo wings, just like that.
but no, he's got wings. He's
Yeah.
not a Scootaloo. He's got wings that I'm guessing cover his butt.
Well, no, because we see him with closed wings in one shot. Let me see if I can find it. It's like, yeah. Just like in this horribly captioned image, I'm knowing of who the fuck captions an image in blue? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Don't do this. Okay, to everyone watching this, all Toa of you, if you're watching this right now, don't do this shit. It's bad. It's like don't. If you're going to write text on image, go for like I don't know, white with black outline. It's usually the standard. Just straight up white text. Do either or. It's great. Don't go blue in whatever font this is. Go for impact. Impact is the best font. Anyways, like, the actual point was, look, this is what his wings look like. They cover up most of his butt, but not all of it. It's just like a normal pony, actually.
Oh, that one
Anyways.
does have a caption. I did not see it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you don't caption something with that font and that color. You want people to read it and know that it's got a caption. Unless that was the whole point, was just to like secretly leave a caption that no one would notice. So that way they'll just save an image, a low quality image of a pony, and then like later on discover it has a secret message on it. But I mean, I would think that'd be different than that.
Nah.
Have you ever like went and like were collecting images and stuff, and then you found an image and you didn't realize it had like edited text? Like sometimes I'll just like go through and I'll just favorite images on Derpy Warrior that are like it's just like just faces from the comics or something, and then I'll realize afterwards, oh geez, this actually has edited text in it, and oh man, that's not right. Huh. Oops. Okay, so now as we can see, at the current time, he looks kind of shit. Oh wait, hang on. He's got more detail. He's got these little... He shaves his head a little bit to give it more emphasis on the wind aspect.
Wait, he shaves the side of his head?
Or like, he's got like... Yeah, if you look very carefully, right up in here. See? Right over here, and right down here.
Waiting for the stream to catch up. Oh yeah, he's just got those little bits of the hair there. The stubble. He likes the mohawk, but he doesn't like it over his ears.
Yeah, that kind of works. All right. So before I continue on with this main, I'm just gonna like try and just tighten up those wings a little bit, because yeah.
Yeah, those are wings.
Oh, I just heard a door. My roommate's home from presumably wherever she went. Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, she's alive.
tell her she's a butt.
Why? She hasn't done anything wrong.
Just because.
I guess. Oh, that reminds me. I need to check to see if whoever was doing laundry earlier is finished with their laundry, because I also need to do laundry today. I meant to do it earlier, but then someone else was using the washer, so I was like, damn it. Second time
Well,
this weekend.
then you'll light the thing on fire, right? Right?
Yeah. If I can't wash my underwears, then no one can. That's how it works. Wow, I totally ruined that. Shit. One thing I'm going to have to work on this October. Wings and drawing them. That's alright. Enough, I guess, now. Don't worry, I'll scream at myself later. Right, I need to check and see how his flank compares. Yeah, he doesn't really have much flank. He's got like just a little bit. He's mostly dead, so it's just like it's built like a little tiny tank. A little tiny necklace tank. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Now we've got this bastard. Give him a Wonderbolt's uniform of sorts.
Yes.
try to piece it together. Well, these uniforms really confuse me. Okay, so it does have armholes. It does have wing holes, though. This is just... No, because the wing just is... Oh, this is so weird. Or no, it does have wing... Oh, okay, this is so weird. Okay, so...
Yeah, they have wing holes.
That was not the brush stroke. I zoomed in really close to where I planned on making a circle for wing. Alright. And looking at it, it kind of has this weird pattern going on where it's like... Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's got at least one little spiky thing on it. And you also have, the goggles. Oh, and these are sleeveless. There we go. So goggles, right? The thing that I mentioned that I didn't draw yet.
Every pony I'll soon control, every stallion, mare, and foal. Who says a girl can't really have it all?
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now just take this back layer and just kind of... Nope, not that one. This one. Just really... There we go. Oh, hey, I just realized why this one didn't have much going. Okay, that's the acapella version of Discord. Guessing no one wants to hear the acapella version. There.
Oh, you went for the style of one of the other ponies.
Sort of.
Because his is just all a bunch of yellow right on the front of the...
No, actually, you're wrong.
I'm wrong?
I've got
looking
one
directly at a
image.
front shot.
I've got one image. Look. Look with your special eyes.
Actually, with
There's
that
one-
shot, it is coming slow to the neck. Weird.
Yeah. So I'm not totally out of line. Although I tell you this, the goggles that I drew definitely are not thick enough.
Eh. The goggles, they do nothing?
Yeah, maybe. By the way, apparently on some of the Class 1 railroads, and locomotive engineers used to wear goggles, like on some of the like faster trains. Because you know how like a lot of engineers will like stick their head out the window to look ahead and whatnot. By the way, if you ever are in a train where you can stick your head out the window, don't! Take my advice. It's a bad idea these days. The trees are a lot closer than they used to be. And also bring that down.
There's that one.
Oh jeez. That was not the right thing to do. There we go. Cool. Oh, I just realized too, he's got like some wiggles in his hair. Just, you know, some little wiggly highlights.
The wiggly highlight to make it look like fire, yeah.
Yeah. It's got like the...
Well, everyone in that episode seemed to have some little highlights, except for the yellow with white mane. His is just a poofy cloud.
Different. Oh, it actually just goes onto the first mic here first, and then there is some on the...
But yeah,
this one.
his outfit is odd, because if you look at it on the GIF with Spitfire flapping, it's just yellow top, blue bottom. But you can't see the front with his arms there, so you can't see how it's coming up to just being so much yellow on the top half.
Totally forgot to draw his tail.
But on the other images, it's not coming to like that. Did he wear someone else's uniform at some point? Or did they just give him two uniforms that looked wrong?
Maybe they just didn't stretch the same way after he wore it the first time.
But the colors and where they are on the fabric, it's not a point to stretch.
Maybe he is descended. Okay. I don't know.
Maybe he descended. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Maybe he ascended and then descended. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they just have like a multitude
He
of
washed it.
outfits.
He washed it with the reds, and now everything's pink.
Yes. That's absolutely correct.
Well, here's a story of one of the craziest weddings Equestria has ever had. Wow, Joe's Eurobeat band ready to bring it down for you.
Someone's on a Eurobeat trip.
Well, yeah, I'm basically just playing Odyssey Eurobeat, so.
Yeah.
It's good music. Also, just want to throw out there, Odyssey Eurobeat's really good in concerts. If you get the chance at conventions, like, see him live, do it. You won't regret it, unless you don't have, like, a soul, I guess. Or maybe not soul, but energy. I don't know. Just go and watch him. He's good. Find a convention he's playing at and watch him play.
So steal the soul from someone else so that you can enjoy it.
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
How many souls do you suggest I bring then?
as many souls that are in, I was gonna name some shoe store, but I can't think of any shoe store names, because I gotta be honest, Journeys.
I don't know what a Journeys is. I know what a Payless is.
A Journeys is a shoe store. They sell like skateboard shoes and that sort of shit.
Wait, Skechers?
No, skateboard shoes. You know, like the
Hey, Joe?
kind that are like for
Isn't
skateboarders.
this the same sound effect we ended on last time?
Skechers are generally flat, like that.
Yeah, they sell like flat ones. Skateboard shoes.
Yes.
I will admit, I gave him a little bit of extra neck because I didn't make his head close enough to his body.
It's okay, he's short and stocky.
It works. It's close enough.
I'm guessing that his body shape is what snails will grow into. No, snips. Wrong one.
It'd be amazing. Like snails would have complete turnaround then. You would have made some serious life mistakes, maybe, or good choice. I don't know. I'm going to guess he's probably built of old muscle if he was able to get into the Wonderbolt Academy. With that short, stocky size.
Yes. Either that or it's just all in the wings.
Alright, guys, we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes for a quick doodle. Guys, suggestions.
For a quick doodle, you want to do a derpy?
I haven't drawn Derpy in a while. Let's see if I can still do her. It's been a while, so sorry if I wreck you, my beautiful queen Derpy. What should she be doing? Aside from being adorable and the best pony ever.
Ow. Sorry. Something pumpkin pie. Be ready for Halloween.
Something to do with pumpkins. Okay. People already drawn Derpy with her head in a jack-o'-lantern. Damn it! I know that exists because I've looked at it and I've like favorited it and.
See, I said pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin spice muffins. That's great. Pumpkin muffins actually. It's not even just a spicy pumpkin muffin. Derpy eating muffins. I don't know. I'm just gonna make some circles and see where it goes.
I don't know what you mean by vans. So.
Vans are a type of shoe, I'm told. my touch, CMC. Can't do anything anymore. I can't draw Derpy. Oh man. Shit. I'll fix this, don't worry. Ignore this. Go. 7 minutes. Go away, you.
Did you really just... Okay. You just blacked it out rather than erased it.
Yes, I did, CMC. What are you gonna do about it?
Is the big blackening on a different layer so that you can post it as a ugly sketch?
Fuck no. I don't want to keep that shit. It was terrible. CMC, I've got standards. Kind of.
Are those standards, I'm a terrible human being?
Yeah, basically.
Well, you can never get rid of us for too long. Wild Joe's Eurobeat Band and Odyssey coming together for Raise This Barn. Hit it.
Needs more body. Come on, Derpy. Come on, me. I can derp better than that. There we go, that's better.
Here we go.
Okay, now let me see if I can tighten this up.
Together we can raise this barn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slides of wood come off the ground. Pull them up and nail them down. Turn around quick by the left elbow.
For the record, don't apologize to anyone except for Derpy. Derpy's a lame man.
Yes.
Hey, you're all nice. I like you guys. But Derpy.
And it's nice, cute, great for a sketch, and should we start wrapping it up? Have you line it at another time?
Got 3 minutes. Don't worry, I can do this, CMC.
Okay.
I've done stupider shit.
Okay, fine, go ahead.
I'm not going in for the full line work, just, you know, basic.
Yeah, the
The
quick
kind
throw
of cleaned
together.
up. Yeah. Got 2 minutes, CMC. I got this.
Yes, we did.
Together we sure raised this barn, yes we sure did. Being together counts the most, we all came here from coast to coast. All we need to strive to be part of the Apple family.
Is there like an official count thing was made of like how many times Applejack's farm has been knocked over?
That happened a lot early on in the show,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
And cut. Alright, guys, take 5.
Hey, Mr. Odyssey,
Yeah?
when do we get paid?
Shut up, Ralph.
Wow, that leg anatomy's off. Don't have time to fix it though, not yet. Later. Hey, it's 9 o'clock. Time to go. Peace out, guys.
Congratulations again. Congratulations, you deserve an award. Whoop. Alright, let me see here. So,
Apparently Ustream's still going, so yay.
Ustream's still going, but only for one more week. But our Vaughn Live should actually be functioning now. Our Vaughn TV should be functioning. I actually tried watching the pre-show in it, but it didn't quite work out. I don't know if I may have missed something there.
Is the IRC chat going to be affected by any of this?
Not really. IRC is completely separated because it's something that we host on the site ourselves. Well, kind of. It's an IRC chat, but it's not us. It is us. It's not tied to anything.
CNC.
Oh, we got 2 of them, do we?
Hi.
The prodigal train conductor returns.
It's true, I'm back. Like, for realsies this time.
I believe it. It is nice to have you back too.
No, my schedule got really, really busy last month, and it's kind of died down a little bit, but it's not fully died down yet, but it's more reasonable, so there we go.
Vaguely, as for the button for the Vaughn TV streaming chat, there is no button for that yet. I did announce it in our VIP chat, and I guess I've just been kind of holding off on really pushing for it until we absolutely needed it, which we probably will here real soon anyway, but...
And I haven't even looked at what the necessary requirements for the page coding is.
Yeah. It shouldn't be too bad, though. I hope. I pray. Hope and pray. Beg. Plead. Give myself to Cthulhu.
As I said, we can just swap at least the button function.
Yeah, and hopefully it will go through okay. And it's basically going to be our goof-off channel anyway for stuff that YouTube would immediately block us for because YouTube sucks.
Which I should probably open up the YouTube stream just so I can be chat monitor.
True. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. It sounds like everybody can see, hear, feel us. I can feel you guys. You guys are my bronies. My bronies.
Are we supposed to be seeing anything other than blackness?
Nope, not yet.
That's all I'm seeing.
Not yet. Other than the little bug there at the bottom right, of course. The Brony
See the
Show,
little
brought to you
bug.
by DerpyNet.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna start recording in 3, 2, 1.
I think Earth is a pretty great place. That's saying something, 'cause I've been through outer space. I think it's just my style. I think I'm gonna stay a little while. I think that strangers are just friends you haven't met. I'm blasting monsters and I never break a sweat. I'm really thinking I could call this place home.
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to The Brony Show, episode 318. I am your host, as always, here to bring you the silliness of the Brony community for another week. The community that refuses to die. But yes, I am the host and the moderator, the mentor, the insane person that has an eye twitching and feels the need to breathe. I am Circuit Main. Of course, I am joined by a wonderful cavalcade of panelists from far and wide, near and far, up and down, left and right, through the ringer and up the tail hole. We have, of course, Coal Dust and Crazy Matt Captain joining us from the Equestrian Flagstop.
Hi.
That description sounds lewd, and what the hell was that starting video?
I prefer to say I'm from the plot hole, by the way.
I was meaning a different kind of tail hole. I was meaning like a tailpipe. But yeah, I guess that did sound pretty bad, didn't it? As for the video itself, actually, that was a really fun one that I forgot. It's called Fetch, I believe. Let me double check it here. Yeah, it's Fetch from Twijube. I don't know. TWIJYBE, but yeah, it's sadly the last video they've done, but they were practicing some eye refractor, which was really awesome. It really does look good. Subscribe to them, though. Even though they haven't done anything recently, they may still come back. But yeah, along with that, we are also joined by the frequent panelists here. We have Deathlight Productions.
Hey.
We have Textalion.
Hey.
And we have a paperweight and pencil pusher. But we call him T.
I've been working for 15 days straight. Let's see how far I can go. I'm gonna break the family record of 23.
That's
Wait,
not
we call him T? I thought we called the trash can T.
No. We call that one T-Can. Because it deserves it deserves a last name. We just give him T.
Nothing like Coffee Can, because that guy's a dick. Seriously. Like, okay. I'll say, yes, he does perform some good functions in the town store. I'll give him that, I guess. I haven't actually seen him do anything, but like, hey, the general store pony says that he actually helps, apparently. So yeah.
Also, before I forget, we also do have one important person, the person who knows all of anime, up and down, left and right. He knows of Japan games like nobody else would believe. He plays all the lewd stuff that your parents would probably cringe and wonder why they raised you that way. You horrible child, you should have had more church. Of course, we're talking about Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
I don't like going into church. I get this weird tingling feeling.
At least it's better than me. I start to smell smoke and get really hot.
Are you sure it's not bacon you're smelling?
No, but I swear I hear the screams of the damned, but nobody else is hearing it. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah. But yes, as I said, we're here to bring you all the fun and silliness of the Brony community for this week. Of course, during the weekend, this last weekend, I had another convention. Of course, this one was not a pony convention. No, this was a Salt-like all-around geek yourself silly convention, now referred to as Fan X. Which, of course,
San Diego Comic-Con is a bit of a BITCH.
A bit is understated, but that is neither here nor there. We are not the convention show. We are not the Fan X show. We are the Brony Show. But I did still go nonetheless because I do like my conventions and I like to check out all the fun and silly merch. Of course, it's now over. It's done with. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I do got a few pictures and a fun story to tell. But of course, I want to give everybody a chance to exercise their own right to talk. So let's give a little bit of What's Up Brony to my other panelists. So what's up, Bronies?
As I keep hopping.
Yeah, we noticed.
I've been working 15 days straight, so for the past 2 weeks, I've been working every day. They tried to give me a break on Saturday, but called me in 3 hours after I would normally go in because the other dude, yeah, he was sick and left without telling the main manager. And anyone who has a manager knows that's no good.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else have a What's Up Brony?
My light bulb in my room has been out for about 2 weeks now, but I'm feeling great.
Awesome. If anything, it means that your room won't heat up as much.
Yep. Nah, it's LED.
Ah.
Oh. Or I think it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh, it's fall now. So it's not like super cold, or sorry, super hot. It's kind of cool and chilly, and I'm enjoying life.
It's jacket weather.
Yes.
It's jacket weather for you guys. It's still quite hot
for
here.
me, still pretty warm. I was about to say it was still about 85 when I got off work today.
Circuit.
Yeah.
Some of the leaves have started changing around here, and I am super excited about this fact.
I haven't been paying attention to leaves. They probably are changing, aren't they?
Yeah,
just
I'm already doing leaf pick up and stuff over at some properties. So.
I'm just waiting for the weather to just get into lower 80s or high 70s, and then I'm gonna call it good.
Yeah, well, this weekend.
That's basically been my week.
Okay, so your entire week has been consisting of 3 different people having weather changes.
Yep.
Okay.
That was rain.
Right.
Yeah, the rain has been annoying because we've been doing a couple projects that Dad has been wanting to get done, and we need things to be set outside so that they can dry because, well, we're wood staining one of the things, and the rain makes it so we can't just leave it out there.
Ah, fun.
Ooh, the grocery store started selling like the pumpkin spice things. I got some pumpkin spice cupcakes, and oh my god, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. I almost bought pumpkin spice Twinkies, and then I realized that no, I gotta put myself at a better level than that. Pumpkin spice Twinkies is not the level.
I got some pumpkin spice Vortman cookies. They're not that great, but
I also got some chocolate chip pumpkin bread that was made fresh from the local deli, or not really deli. Well, they're kind of a deli. Anyways, they sell like giant sandwiches and they're great. But anyways, so yeah, I got some pumpkin bread from them, and I haven't tried it yet. But oh my god, can't wait.
Chocolate chip pumpkin bread. That sounds interesting.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Vaguely, you're saying that there's a short pause every half second. Is that one person or all of us? I do got to check that in case something is going horribly wrong. Hopefully not, but yeah, Discord's been really weird last week. Sorry. Anyway,
everybody else clearly. So.
Anyway, getting back on to pumpkin everything.
Stream itself, so it's stream, not Discord.
Okay, that's.
I've seen pumpkin spice Cheerios, but I don't know about that.
Weird.
Anyway, vaguely, if one stream isn't working for you, we are literally on 4 different streams. We are on YouTube, Twitch, Vaughn, and Ustream. So, go ahead and pick your poison. Hopefully, one of them does a little bit better for you.
I got you all beat.
Twitch seems to be working for me.
Alright.
Twitch and Ustream are working for me.
No
YouTube's up and running and just fine.
So how do you have us beat?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me.
Man, my stream's working great. Oh wait, I'm not looking at anyone.
Alright. Okay, does anybody else have any other What's Up Brony before I talk about my epic tale of stupidity?
Circuit.
Yes, your epic pumpkinness, right?
No, he's got us beat. I want to know how.
He's
freshly shredded ginger cake.
Oh my god.
Okay, I gotta admit, I am impressed by that. I am impressed.
And then over the weekend, I got my Explorer all set up. Finally put stabilizer bar in it. And idea says that thing. Go off road and drift that sucker. That's all I did this weekend.
Nice.
Some mudding fun right there. You can just mud until the cows come home.
I honestly.
So your father was a mudder? Your father was a mudder? But was a mudder with a mudder?
Oh my god.
The mudder was a mudder.
Hello, mother.
Hello, father. Hello, mudder.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got 3 things left. I still need to do on that thing, but I'd like to do an extra 2, but whatever. One of them that needs to be replaced is the alternator.
Yeah.
The only pumpkin thing I have is the Pop Tarts, which I got a big pack since I like to have those now either before I go to work or right after I go to work, simply for a little bit of a pick-me-up.
Yes!
6 a.m.
I forgot. I did have something pumpkin so far. I actually had a pumpkin macchiato, I believe it was. It's actually from a local coffee shop, not the Starbucks chain brand, what the hell, but a local place that actually was pretty tasty. It was very nice. I liked it.
For the local stuff.
You go local or go broco. Actually, you'll go broco going loco, but that's, you know.
I mean, you would go broco if you go to like Starbucks all the time.
Well, that too. I don't know. Local could be expensive too, so I don't know. You can't seem to win one way or another.
Unfortunately, the new local place that just opened up for me, I don't know. I wasn't impressed.
Try to go local if it's good local. Don't go bad local. You'll be loco in the cocoa if you're going local. That's not go. That's not go.
Can you stop before you lose your tongue?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually really happy. I'm actually really happy I'm able to do the tongue tying like that without getting tripped.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Otherwise, everybody else at Starbucks is freaking out over a pumpkin spice latte. Meanwhile, I'm just glad to have my salted caramel mocha back.
Ooh. Salted caramel, nice. All right.
It's just boring. I get black coffee and call it a day.
No, I usually go with black coffee, but sometimes I like to jazz it up a bit.
Yeah, if I go to Starbucks, it's mainly for their espresso stuff. The regular coffee just tastes burnt to me for some reason.
Huh.
Oh yeah, no, it totally does. Starbucks coffee is terrible.
No, Starbucks is more annoying than terrible. It's like they got 3 different flavors of coffee. I'm like, okay, you know what? I feel like a dark brew. Can I have the dark brew? Sorry, we only have the light medium. Why do you have the dark there then?
I think one of the loading ready run guys said it best last Desert Bus, and that was, you don't go to Starbucks for their coffee, you go there for their cupcakes. In other words, the lattes that have way too much foam on top and the weird syrup stuff.
Or those things that you can't even call them a coffee drink. It's basically like a glorified shake.
Oh, the Frappuccino?
Yeah, like the Frappuccinos, like the unicorn Frappuccino or the Leprechaun
Okay.
Frappuccino. And I will get a Christmas Frappuccino this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is no longer the Brony Show. This is now the coffee show.
Yes, it
Please
is,
vote
but
in now for your favorite type of coffee.
actually,
Okay,
well, we
let's
do
be
have a...
honest
now.
We,
how many bronies do not drink coffee? Actually, probably about 50%.
Well,
Probably.
let
Hey,
me...
we're
Only
appealing
black
to an
homemade.
audience, I'm sure. The sleep-deprived ones who haven't adopted tea.
I drink coffee.
Well, let's put it this way. We do have a coffee house after party, and I also got a weekly Brony meetup group here in Utah called Bronies Drinking Coffee. So, I can actually segue into this quite nicely.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I wish we had a meetup group out here that was just bronies drinking coffee. Like, if there was just like a meetup in a coffee shop, that'd be sweet.
It used to be. It used to be in a coffee shop. Sadly, there's been some problems with that. We're in a library now, but we still are bronies drinking coffee, so I'm happy with that.
I'll be perfectly honest.
I'm sorry, I wish I could go there.
To be perfectly honest, that sounded like a podcast title.
I know it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
All right, so
Suggestion for a panel at BronyCon.
fair enough. Anyway, just to get back on track here, because we're a long way from BronyCon, to even worry about that right now. I did go to Salt Lake Fan X. Of course, I got a few screenshots of some more interesting costumes I saw here.
An AT-AT.
Yeah, but it's actually the best part is the little puppet that he had in it.
The Chewy at
Chewy in it, yeah. That was the best part right there. There's also a giant Pikachu running around.
AT&T, but I just went at because it's fun to say at.
Okay, let's just be quiet now. And of course, got the giant Pikachu, and we also had the
Pikachu, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
There was a lot of different costumes though. I'm not kidding. You could probably name anything out there that has any kind of fandom, and there was somebody with a costume. It was crazy. And I did not
could have gone.
I did not get a lot of pictures, unfortunately, because I was more interested in going to panels and merch booths. However, I put myself up to a challenge while I was there. There is a Mexican restaurant across the street of the Fan X called the Blue Iguana. And they have a food challenge. The food challenge is to eat a 5-pound burrito filled with all sorts of meat. Essentially, it's a combination of all of their burritos in one big one, taking up 3 tortillas in order to make it.
Ooh.
If you asked me to do that like 3 years ago, I could have done it. Now, no.
Now, I probably should have rethought my idea on this, but I decided I am going to do this. I am going to eat this burrito.
Bad life choices.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Now,
If you give me 2 hours, yeah, I can do it, but no, not one sitting.
no, yeah. Now to start off with, I started off pretty strong. Then about halfway through, I started to feel full, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this. I'll just keep going until I get to that point where I know I can't continue, and I'll go ahead and call it because I don't think I'm going to finish this. I'm going to have to give this up already. Yeah, there's nothing to be done for it. I can't do anything about it. What can you do, right? So I keep going. I kept going, and then I reached the 4th. And then I don't know why. I honestly don't know why, but images of Matilda started to come into my head, and the whole scene of Bruce and the giant chocolate cake.
Oh my god.
And then
that was so gross for me. I'm like, oh.
No, but
Honestly,
yeah,
I can't really remember anything else about that movie aside from that. Oh, and also, whenever I first watched it, I was really, really young, so I thought, oh, hey, it's an older kid. And then the second time I watched it, I was like an older teenager. I was like, holy shit, this is so weird.
I know it's really weird, but I'm just imagining this whole scene while I'm trying to eat the burrito. So I'm just imagining in my head, you can do it, Brucey. You can do it, Brucey. I'm just wondering, what the hell is wrong with me? Why the hell am I doing this? But I don't
even know what you're referencing right now.
Really, you don't know the scene?
You never seen Matilda?
I am surprised.
I think I might have, but it's been so long.
The funny thing is I know the scene you're talking about, but it's not because I've seen the movie.
Yeah, it's kind of like everywhere. That's part of that scene, but.
But yeah, any case, I had that going through my head, and eventually, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how. I thought I was never going to finish it. I finished a burrito, and I'm feeling pretty full, and I'm just like, oh man, oh this is terrible. Okay, so I did it. I pulled it off. I'm not eating anything else though, because the thing is, the burrito if you beat the burrito, you get a free dessert. And I figured, and here's in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I'll get a flan. I'll just get a simple, nice little pudding flan. I'm sure it'll hold out for a while. I'll just take it with me while I'm going through the con. A few hours from now, when I don't feel like I want to kill myself, I'll probably go ahead and eat this flan. And unfortunately, it looks like they made They made the decision for me and instead gave me a cup of fried ice cream. So a part of me is saying, God, a part of me is saying a lot of mean things at this moment. But I decided, okay, you know what? I still won this prize. I'm still going to try a little bit of fried ice cream because I never had it before. And so I tried it. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. I didn't even get halfway through it, though. No. I got about maybe a third of the way, and then I'm just like, yeah, I am not going to be able to finish this. There's no way. I'm barely holding on as it is. I'm surprised I don't need to empty the contents of my bowels at this point. That's how crazy it was. It was weird. But yeah, I managed to pull through. I go back into the convention. I go to panels. I'm hating life because standing, sitting feels okay, but it puts that strain. You know that strain where you're like, I ate way too much. I really want to lie down, but I probably shouldn't either. And I just had to hold out on it for about 3-4 hours until all the panels I wanted to were done. It got a little easier, but needless to say, the morning afterwards, I did not have any breakfast. I barely had any lunch. In fact, I pretty much held out for the most part until dinner because I just could not eat anything else at that point. I honestly couldn't. But I did it. I did a 5-pound burrito challenge, and I will never, ever, ever do a food challenge again. That was the biggest mistake I have ever made.
Well, I guess the point. Well, to be more specific, you're never going to do a challenge involving amount of food.
Yeah, was that? Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends if you care for spicy stuff anyway.
Mm.
There's always places that do it that way.
Yeah, I probably.
As long as I don't see the chef in the back wearing a respirator.
Okay, now as much. Vaguely Creepy is doing the math about how much of a percent of burrito I was at that point. Now, I'm going to, unfortunately, I'm going to expose some things I'm not exactly too thrilled about. I would actually be more about 1.2% burrito. And I'll just let you guys figure out the math on that one. But does anybody else have anything else before we go ahead and move on to the news for the week?
Yeah, if you take like 5 beers and do that, you can sink anything.
Okay.
Talking to someone who at age 13 was able to eat, those extra large pizzas that Pizza Hut used to make?
Hold it. Let's just put a stopper on this right now. If we go back to our tweens or our teens, yes, we are going to be able to beat out any kind of fooding we do nowadays because back then we were all garbage disposals. Let's face it. There was no limit. There was no limit. There was no.
I was the bottomless. Yeah, I was stomach is a bottomless pit or a black hole of some sort.
Yep.
There was no limit, damn it. So we're not going to go ahead and compare ourselves to our past selves at any point here, okay?
I was a bottomless pit back in the day.
See, exactly. I ate a whole.
Sixth grade, 2 extra larges. I could down it, but now
no. An entire Little Caesars pizza, not a problem. Not happening anymore today. Not happening anymore. Not that I'm complaining. It means I have more pizza and more money because of it. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back on track here. I think we pretty much we summed up quite nicely the insanity that is our lives, and we do got a little bit of news here. So first,
wait, Circuit first.
Yes.
I unfucked Derpy's Leg Anatomy. To anyone who's watching the pre-show. Yeah, I fixed it. Don't worry about it.
Yay! For
Okay,
those of you who
go
don't watch the pre-show, watch the pre-show. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Colon CMC along with Creature are awesome. Plus, I miss the trivia. It is always fun with trivia.
Don't worry, it's coming back. It's gonna come back. It's just a matter of we need to like basically get some stuff together. And well, the biggest thing is I need to like let my schedule back down again. So it'll be back in October. Don't worry about that.
Also, hello, Shelly D. It's nice to see you, Shelly D. I do see you, Shelly D. Moving on. All right. Okay, so first off, Season 8 officially is going to end in the U.S. on October 13th. I just wanted to announce that because right now you can pretty much watch the entirety of Season 8, though if you have already, it's too late, and if you haven't, good on you, because that just means you have another month before you actually have to deal with a hiatus.
Or
birthday gift.
Or you're me, and at this point, I mean, why even bother? Just go ahead and go with it. I've lasted this long.
Well, there's that too. The only problem is that Derpy Bar, you have to make sure you have every tag up, or else God help you.
I did that halfway through, or earlier on this season. I should probably start getting the Season 9 ones spoiled so that I don't get anything there.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I probably would at this point at this rate.
Remember to support the official release.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
The official release. It's just in European countries.
It's
Australia.
It's Australia. There was actually one that wasn't Australia, but I forgot who it was.
Wasn't it?
Boomerang.
Those Aussies.
Why is Denmark coming to mind? I don't know why.
They have Legos.
They did the same thing.
You know,
that's the one I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think was it Denmark, the one that I ended up throwing it way early? Was it?
Australia got it, but then France and Denmark just went marathon.
I don't know, there's just so much explosion of spoilers all at once. I just kind of started blocking everything that I could without really looking at what I was blocking.
No, I'm with you. It's gotten really, really bad, and at least at the moment, there's nothing on Season 9. Absolutely nothing, except for the fact that it exists.
Will exist.
Will exist.
Yeah.
But okay, any case, so the season will end October 13th, so have your hats ready. Of course, that also means that we will be going into hiatus territory once more, which means a lot more fun for everybody involved. Hope you guys are ready. A storm's brewing once again. Now, for those of you who are wondering, okay, so hiatus is coming, what about Netflix? Yeah, Netflix is unfortunately becoming quite fun now, because they have bumped the removal date again. It seems that they're doing it weekly. As I mentioned previously, they had only season 3 and 4 up, but now apparently that has been corrected, so it's 1 through 4. 5, 6, and 7 are all missing. Obviously, 8 is not there, or even half of 8. No idea what's going on with that. And I'm actually going to check right now on Netflix here. I'm looking at this right now as we speak, completely and utterly live. Just to see what we got going on here. We are still at 4 seasons. And we are still at a September 15th release date, availability date. So at the moment, I have no idea if it's going to keep pushing itself every week until either something happens or until something happens. Obviously, something's got to happen.
Until they figure out who's getting what and who's paying who.
Yeah, and hopefully it will be the kind of thing where we all are happy and we end up having all 8 seasons on Netflix so you can just binge watch it while doing other things. Because there's
all
nothing...
8 seasons on Netflix or all 8 seasons on Hulu, all 8 seasons in one set place, rather than, Netflix paid for the first 4 seasons, then Hulu paid for the next 2 seasons, this other place paid for the next couple seasons.
Oh, come on, you got nickel and dime everything, come on.
Exactly.
Actually, I gotta admit, the timing I just dragged over the Netflix thing just to show my looking up here. It's got the perfect image of Twilight and Spike right now in describing all of this.
It is madness, I say.
Madness! What episode is that?
This is episode 1, actually. This is episode 1 when Twilight and Spike get dragged over to the apple table for brunch.
Yeah. Honestly, they could not have put a better image.
No, this is me. No, what actually happens, I wanted to make sure that this image got caught before I started fiddling with things. Whoops. No. Netflix will eat our ass. No, YouTube will eat, everybody will eat us for that. No, what's usually going on is when you hover over these, it shows little video clips. It shows images and video clips. So it was literally perfect pause timing.
And there goes the image.
Yeah, I don't worry, we got it recorded, so anybody who wants to can clip it. We also know where it's at now.
And you know where it's at in the episode. You can frame by frame clip it and then post it on the Derby.
Oh, there it was.
Yep. Okay, but yeah, so Netflix is still somewhat of a hiatus territory, but at the same time, be warned that may change at any moment. So let's go on to happier news. The Art of Magic Volume 2 has officially been released as of today. Okay,
I need to go to Amazon.
Yep, a big comic collection of all of the comic collections, essentially. Aha! Yeah, here we go. Here's the Amazon link for it. But essentially, it's a big old book with all of the different cover art, inside art of all of the different comics and everything that they put in for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, the comic series. And it is worth it. It is very much worth it. The art is amazing. And you can have it all in one big book, along with a fun little cover that just shows them all screwing around the entire art gallery here.
Oh, that's not bad for price.
Oh yeah, price isn't bad either. It's like $13.50.
Yeah.
It's normally $20 though. Apparently it's on a sale right now over at Amazon.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Always caught in between paychecks.
Okay, I need to find your link real quick because the first one that popped up on my Amazon search says that it doesn't release until October something, which is not right.
Well, actually mine says paperback September 25th, so I think somebody may have given me a bit of a bum steer there. Either that or their shipments don't get in until September, but...
It could be that if you pre-ordered early on that they already got shipped out. I don't know.
It could be, or it could be that they hit the comic stores first and then they start hitting Amazon later for some weird reason.
Regardless, I'm putting it into my basket because I need this in my life.
Indeed, I'd probably do the same. In fact, I'm just gonna minimize this and take care of that later. So, who's ready for talk of pony merchandise?
Ooh.
More money pits. Let's do this.
Oh, plenty of money pits. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the biggest pit, which is TeePublic. Now, just a quick announcement as well as a, hey, you might want to get on this if you have a little extra money and you really wanted a pony shirt or stickers or whatever they have on TeePublic. They are actually, to celebrate the fact that apparently a lot of bronies bought a lot of brony shirts over at TeePublic, they have actually sent a coupon code over to Equestria Daily for 30% off anything on the store.
Does that mean I can actually afford to buy something for once?
Well, the t-shirts are still about $14, but if you want like notebooks, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts, there's probably other things, but those are just things that they have in that nice little image right there. A lot of stuff though. If you want anything at a cheaper price, you can have t-shirts at $14. Actually they have the big thing here. Yeah, t-shirts, $14. Tri-blends at $19.60, though I don't know why you'd want a tri-blend. You can have a tank top for $15.40. You can have a light French terry pullover. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a sweater.
Yeah, it's a hoodie of some sort.
For $27.30. You can also have cell phone cases for $17.50. You can have mugs for $10. Travel mugs for $18. Journals for $14. Stickers for less than $2. A tote, apparently, for $15.40.
And also, there's a My Little Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yep. Don't have that! No, seriously, just don't get that. I don't know why that exists. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure Nightmare Before Christmas and ponies work well together. Especially since it has Luna on top of the nice little curl heel there. Now, going on to other well-known but lesser talked about, For Fans by Fans has finally decided to kick up once again on their pony. Now, those of you who don't know who For Fans by Fans are, you've actually known them for quite some time, as they used.
Oh, wait, Wheel of Fine.
Yes, they used to be We
I was
Love
wondering if
Fine.
you're going to like bring up that stuff because
Yep.
that stuff.
Why'd they
There's new
rebrand?
stuff.
I don't know why they rebranded, but they used to be Mighty Fine. Now they were We Love Fine. Now they're For Fans by Fans. So now they're Fans by Fans.
I mean, I guess whatever suits their fancy. I still
Yeah.
like their stuff.
Oh no, their stuff is awesome. They started to bring in more community merchandise designs now. And here's a little bit of it. We got some awesome covers here for both images, like prints, book bags, mouse pads. You can see the Celestia, Luna, New Lunar Republic emblem. You also got t-shirt designs, Captain Solano, Opposite, Stargazing. Now, these are just a taste. They got a lot more in here. These are just a taste of what they've gotten. Spike Recaffeinated, Mentor of Friendship. I'm scrolling down through these pretty quickly. Heartswarming. I wish that was a t-shirt, but it's not. It's a print or a mouse pad. It would have been awesome as a t-shirt.
There are a lot of artists in here that I'm seeing in the listings here. Just I've seen their stuff on Derpy Boru, and I'm so happy that they're getting this deal. This is fucking sweet.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, and a lot of the t-shirts also give me that nice little taste of early fandom stuff, like the Rarity I Woke Up Like This. It's just a simple Rarity image with a silly little quote on it.
Ooh, I'm liking that sparkly vinyl scratch. Hot damn.
Ooh, it's nice. I like the Night and Day one there. Yeah, t-shirts, sweaters, Ruler of Changelings, DJ Pony, and of course, Citra. Citra's stuff is on here, and of course, I always give a thumbs up to anything Citra.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got good stuff. So.
And even
Is
better,
there another run of that all-over Dash print? Because that was a real nice shirt.
I haven't seen that yet, unfortunately. I'm keeping an eye out, but I did not see that. Go ahead and take a look. I might have missed it.
Nice wallets.
They do have an all-over Dash wallet, though.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they got some really nice wallet designs here, too. And, yeah, then there's also a bit more of this and that and the other. Design this, design... Ooh, Dash Art of Tartarus. Actually, that kind of looks really cool there. I'm going to just bring that up for a second. Let's see. Pinkie Time, Dressed for Success. Some old school, some new school. Get a little bit of a mixture of everything, but a lot of awesome shirts that they started to bring back in here.
Yeah, and here's quality art too. So.
And like I said, there's a lot of them that are basically like retools of screenshots and stuff that are reminiscent of the old school stuff before they really got crazy. But even the new school is still old school is still pretty cool.
Now, if you scroll all the way to the back, I know long ago they used to have some of those really old school shirts. I got one that just says Fluttershy. And it's got one of those crappy vectors of Fluttershy on it. And not gonna lie, I totally bought that shirt just because it reminded me of the good old days when no one made anything for us.
In all honesty, I do kind of like some of that older stuff, which it looks horribly cheesy because it does.
It's got its charm. It reminds you of it reminds you of way back when the Phantom was first coming out, and then it's just oh, no one makes anything for us, so let's just get the cheesy stuff. And then we started making our own stuff, and then all of a sudden cooler stuff came out, which I love the cooler stuff too, but I still admire that sort of cheesy ass stuff that they used to make.
Yeah.
All good.
We're back in the good old days.
The good old days, where all that stuff. Oh crap! I'm starting to sound like. Remember the good old days. Bring them back here again. I can sing like this.
Fluttershy used to be a recolor of Rainbow Dash in the figures. I remember those days.
Remember when Celestia was pink? Celestia was pink.
Yeah, that was a big.
Alright. But yeah.
There's always been a slight tint of pink.
But getting back.
Yeah, slight bit, but they went full cadence on that one.
That was so funny. It's like, whoa, what the?
Yeah.
So, speaking of
Pink
Wheel of
List, yeah.
Fine and the one Brony that we know that got rejected because he didn't do digital, Sketchy is and he may actually be able to join us since he's over in the States now.
Oh,
And,
really?
it would be awesome to see him, and I would eagerly welcome him.
Just check his EA from time to time, people.
Right. Okay, but getting back on track here real fast. Actually, it was mentioned by Shelly D here in our YouTube that, yeah, a lot of people use resources like gay ponies to get episodes. Now, I'm all for understanding that sometimes episodes are not readily available or they're ridiculously expensive. I'm looking at you, iTunes. However,
passes are horrible.
Now, I'm always going to encourage people to please support the official release, get the episodes legally if at all possible. However, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil.
And if you don't have cable, you can watch it on the Discovery Go app for free and legally.
There's that too. But essentially, if you're stuck, I can understand you having to do things differently, but try to support the official release if at all possible. Because that is by supporting the release that we still get the episodes and we still get some semblance of what's left from Hasbro, especially since season 5 is soon to come. We might as well get everything we can out of season 4 while we still have it.
Buy their toys.
Buy their playsets and toys. But let's speaking of toys.
Speaking of toys.
All right, speaking of buying their toys, over at a Kick in Germany is a random pony knockoff. Unfortunately, I have no stupid name. I have no price tag. I have absolutely nothing other than 2 knockoff ponies that look like daughter and wife or whatever. Mother and daughter.
Wife?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Daughter and wife. We're gonna go ahead and go into something we should never talk about. No, mother and daughter.
Divorced wife. Widowed wife.
Yeah.
You know what actually kind of disturbs me is the fact that they have the horns are swapped, more or less.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
It is weird. Now, for those of you who wanted to get a hair extension of Rainbow Dash, you can go to any local Kroger and pick up a birthday card with a hair extension of Rainbow Dash.
I do not have a Kroger near me, so it sucks for me.
How about Walmart? Do you have a Walmart? This is your cue to say yes, I do have a Walmart.
Yes, I have a Walmart.
Well, that means you can smell like Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash perfume at Walmart.
Wouldn't she just smell like sweat and cherries, though?
Actually, I think she would smell like Skittles.
Skittles.
Sweat and Skittles.
Well, I don't know, the Rainbow Dash drink that they were selling at Hot Topic like 4 years ago definitely had a cherry taste to it. But then again, admittedly, the one that I drank was probably expired by the time I drank it because it was in my mall by the time it was failing.
Well, you think that's silly? I still have one of those I got one of those cans of the Rainbow Dash drink still sealed.
Oh my gosh.
One thing that puzzles me, Circuit?
What's that?
You saw that last picture with the birthday card?
Yeah.
Why don't they have any Brony birthday cards? I don't get that.
They did. They were actually over at BronyCon. But yeah, as for official Brony merch, I think Hasbro is just pretty much going to just hand out toys and not acknowledge that all that much. You know, it's one of those, we appreciate you, we love you guys, we're just not going to openly dictate the fact that we know you exist to some extent.
Yeah,
and let's not
did that, they kind of got a little bit screwed.
And those stupid baby commercials they put on during the show. It's like they're trolling us.
They're not trolling us. It is a show for our kids. Let's remember that fact. That is essentially their audience spotlight. We're just a lucky coincidence, or
let's be honest. They're not going to exactly be pushing beer commercials or something like that for like a new release.
Enjoy My Little Pony with a case of Red Bull Ale. This stuff will give you energy, and it'll also get you crunked as fuck. Bring it! Oh!
It'll also give you wings.
You guys forget. That was Dwight the Knight.
No. Let's go ahead and move on here. Okay, so Hallmark is bringing out a Firefly ornament for Christmas. Of course, that's pretty much all we're going to talk about it because it's old generation. And instead, we're going to talk about Walmart, which apparently is getting a box of random. A literal box of random, just random pony stuff all mixed into a big box.
Sounds like either a great deal of fun or a great deal of disappointment.
And for those of you who have a Winco, which I'd be surprised if people do because it's actually not as well known as Walmart or Target or any of those other places. They have balloons.
There's one about 3 hours from my place.
Sweet. Well, they got pony balloons now, including a large Rainbow Dash balloon.
I had to think about that because I'm like, wait, is there one? Like, yeah, there's one in the city you gone to college in.
Oh my god. Okay, and finally, over at Walmart, and admittedly, I might have to hunt this one down, pony stress balls.
Yeah, we all need one.
Yeah,
they're more coffee.
So you're feeling the anger of a really bad day. You can squeeze Rainbow Dash's head until you feel better.
Killer eyes pop.
Oh shoot.
Creature's got a good one. MLP brought to you by Viagra. Get a hard on. Oh, thank you, Creature.
This was a Big Mac episode.
Creature, why?
All right. Okay, now I don't know why I didn't have these links up. I did have them up here. Now, we do have a couple of quick announcements in regards to fan community projects here. Fallout Equestria Remains has updated over to 0.7. Now, if you recall, this is the Flash game that I did play, which was a big side-scroller where you could explore different areas with Fallout themes. And it just means that there's more to explore now. Now, who here wants to have the main 6 as their followers in Fallout 4? Well, too bad you're getting it. But yeah, Fallout 4 has the main 6 anthropomorphic followers.
In other words, they just put the head on a character and call it a day.
That's pretty close to what they did.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it done multiple times.
We all have.
But yeah, this actually requires a different mod, which lets you do really funky things with the characters. I can't remember what it's called, but I remember one of them being like you can put a chair head on them.
Yeah, it's the same people that did it in Skyrim.
Far Harbor, Nuka World, you need both of those DLCs, and Crimes Against Nature.
Yes.
Crimes Against Nature is needed. But yeah, you can, if you get all of that, you can have the main 6 as your followers. Which, who doesn't want that? And with that, that is it for the announcements for the week. Now we have the challenge of the week. Of course, the challenge of the week was bringing out ponies' secret hobbies. We know that ponies have their little hobbies. We know that they have their things that they enjoy to do. But sometimes they have little secret hobbies. Hobbies they don't talk about all that much. Maybe they're a little weird. Maybe they just are embarrassed by it. Maybe they have a giant My Little Human collection and they don't want anybody to know that they keep it in their basement.
See, we can't do that because everybody knows Lyra already does that.
Well, everybody already knows Lyra has it. She probably has it in her front room.
There's no secret.
She knows who she is. She's not hiding anything.
I am trying to imagine what a My Little Human convention would be like.
What?
Ponies dressing as humans.
That would be so funny.
I'm more disturbed, personally.
Actually, I'm going to take a quick stop off here because Winchester just sent me a personal message. Okay. So, Winchester has officially announced as that the 19th, 1 week from now, they will be starting back on readings on Winchester Wednesdays. So those of you who enjoyed the fanfic readings of Winchester and his merry band of insane people, they will be getting right back into it starting next week on the 19th. Who's excited?
I'm down.
Ooh, back into the readings. I'm guessing they took a big hiatus from the reading.
They did the convention. There was a lot of conventions. There was a lot of conventions and stuff going on. So yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he basically had to go, and Skyrays was either Ed or Commander or CMC. Basically, just people who weren't going to conventions.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into the creations here. let's go ahead and start off with our favorite one, which does random, wacky, stupid, silly stuff. Of course, we have... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I'm sorry. We actually have one other thing. Not only do we have our normal challenge, we have the Protest Initiative Challenge. The Protest Initiative Challenge. The Protest... Did they both vanish on me here?
Hang on.
I'll do it. The challenge was Sire's Hollow and Teasing Sunburst.
Of course, we have to make sure we iterate that teasing sunburst means something like this. In other words, behave yourself, people.
I'm sorry.
In other words, behave yourself, please. Because we try to keep it PG-13 around here. We do try to keep it PG-13. We're unrated, but we do try to keep it PG-13. We're unrated because we know that people do really stupid stuff on when it's live. There's nothing we can do about it. Except react. Yep. So, Dr. Bristle comes up with secret hobbies. While Fluttershy discorded their animals are away for a while, there are ponies who want to crash into Fluttershy's cottage. What most ponies don't know is that Dr. B goes there sometimes to watch his girlfriend Lovely Mane dance in front of him in a sexy outfit. Whatever works for you, man. Weirdly enough, Stellar Flare flirts with Sunburst, and the latter blushes while she teases him. Starlight Glimmer took it as though she is trying to steal him from her, making her angry, let alone being disgusted by the pony's activities. What is going on in this building that is a home for animals? What is going on in this building?
It looks
Stop
maddening.
right there and reply with, it's Dr. Bristle.
It is pretty much Dr. Bristle, but this is definitely... This is outside of his normal territory of Bible quotes and random Republican references. Or maybe it actually does fill up the territory there, considering Bible quotes and Republican references.
Also, knowledge, he has agreed to the universal theory. By putting on more clothes on ponies, they actually do make them a bit, air quoting here, sexy.
She looks like a Mega Man knockoff! I'm expecting her to shoot blasters out of her hooves.
No, out of her horn, man. Come on.
I mean, she looks like she's cosplaying as Mega Roll or some sort of crazy thing like that. But you know what? Like I said, whatever rocks your boat, man. Whatever rocks your boat.
And what's with ponies only wearing shirts? I don't get that. That makes them look like no pants.
Well, have you ever put pants on a pony?
I don't know. Hey, go ask Donald Duck.
Some people have,
Don't
yes.
forget Winnie the Pooh only has a shirt.
Alright. In any case, getting back on track here. Not that we ever had one.
Like all the Tiny Toons.
Yep. But yeah, getting back on track here. It looks like we got 2 out of the 3 Dr. Bristles here. We got the Pony Maker models, and we also have the random vectors that he copied and pasted together into one image. So yeah, there is no actual art done. And yeah, other than implied incest and probably a sudden beatdown by somebody who is by a jealous wannabe girlfriend, though we all know that Starlight Glimmer is actually hot for Trixie. We all know this.
It's no secret. Come on.
They shared rooms and cabins together in a giant road trip. You can't tell me something untoward did not happen during that trip.
And after all,
Second,
they're
you and
best
Mike
friends.
share all that stuff on your road trips?
We don't go on road trips. We go
Yeah, I
on
do, but
we
by
go on
myself.
slight little journeys that last an hour at most. And no, we don't. We are not clicking on that. That is not something to click on. All right, so that is the Dr. Bristle challenge. That is Dr. Bristle's challenge. Okay. Of course, I'm making sure I add this into our show notes here so everybody can take a look and go ahead and favorite, fan, watch, whatever you do, because they did take the time to make these challenges. They deserve acknowledgement. They deserve a thumbs up. They deserve some recognition, even if it is insane and weird. Speaking of insane and weird, we got Telekoi, who's apparently, his secret hobby is running the train station in Sire's Hollow. And also apparently putting up big giant posters of Sunburst, which makes me think that Toa actually has a thing for Sunburst in his cloak. So, Toa, how long have you been a Sunburst lover? Are you just imagining things under that cloak that we shouldn't? Toa, Toa, we'll still love and acknowledge you. Toa, we still love and acknowledge you as you are.
Is that I got paid and
He's getting paid to. Oh, okay. So apparently, Toa is apparently a prostitute. So. Okay, he got paid. As long as he got paid, we are more. You know what, Toa? Whatever you do in your spare time is perfectly fine. But yeah, the sign.
The second part of that thing, and a graphics art. Basically, someone paid me to post that right at the train station, just so someone could try and ship the son off to have grand falls.
Oh, is that it? I thought Sunburst was actually putting up his own personal ads on a billboard with that art.
Yeah, like long walks to the beach, you know, that type of thing.
Yeah. Please date me. I'm never so lonely.
I'm so lonely.
Basically, since I did do a full image of Sunburst with the text, not text on whenever I started doing the perspective, it basically says, "Handsome stallion looking for a man friend."
Okay, I know.
Stellar Flare for mailing address.
All right, but getting back on track here, Deathlight has also made one, Minuet cooking a cake. Which, it kind of threw me off because usually it's referred to as baking a cake, not cooking one, but...
You gotta remember, I do these things at like midnight, 1 in the morning.
Yeah, I gave it a fair enough here, but I can definitely see your art is definitely improving, though she kind of has a little bit of a hunchback thing going on there for some weird reason.
Yeah, tried doing an angle, didn't work.
Yeah, well, it was a good attempt, and you know, it's I'm gonna go ahead and give him the award for this one because he actually hand drew this, and it does show improvement.
Wait a minute.
Did you see the helmet?
Awards now?
Yes, yeah, it's a Circuit Main Thumbs Up Award. The Circuit Main Thumbs Up Award.
No, it's the we never tell Tokoi when we're giving it out, but we're never going to give it to him anyway award.
Exactly.
No, we tell him anyway because it's more fun to watch him stew.
Hey, I'm fine with it. But Creature made my freaking day just because of your joke. It's actually making me cry a bit because of how funny it is.
Toa is apparently now a Japanese lewd toy. Good night, everybody. We figured him out. We finally figured him out.
Damn.
Okay, I came back at a great time.
Yes, you did. So now that Toa's profession has finally been unveiled, we're going to go ahead and move on to the challenge for next week. And next week's challenge is a page out of my own history book. Pony's doing a food challenge.
Did anyone do the protest from last week?
Yes, actually, Toa and Dr. Bristle both had him being teased. One in a sexual manner by his own mother. The other one, a giant billboard advertising that he desperately needs a date.
That one's good.
Yeah, that's Toa.
Thank you.
That was Toa, actually.
That to you guys earlier in the show.
Yes.
Do you think I look at things?
But
I was in the middle of trying to get my own show going, and also I actually did see. I just didn't read the description or anything. I just saw
Right. Also
billboard.
clicking that image.
I also didn't really know the protest initiative challenge. It was hoisted away from me because I was away, which is fine.
it's okay. Yeah.
But I'm stealing it back, Sam, so you can't have it this week.
But as I said, for our protest initiative challenge, Pony's doing the food challenge. A giant ice cream cone, a burrito the size of their head. Whatever you got, food challenge. Sorry, go ahead.
So wait, so your protest initiative challenge is the food challenge? Okay, then for the official.
The official. Hey, no.
The official challenge.
No.
The
official one.
Liquids that are too hot.
No. Okay, no. The official challenge was Pony's doing a food challenge.
Nope. You said it yourself. The protest initiative challenge this week is the food challenge. Pony's making food. Therefore, the actual official challenge this week is liquids that are too hot.
Okay, fine. We are gonna go. Okay.
Because after all, this is now a coffee house after party.
Yes, I guess it isn't.
Let's get the band back together.
All right, let's go ahead and get back on track here. I'm actually surprised we managed to fill up an entire hour with shenanigans, but we seem to do that rather well. All right.
It's not hard.
Apparently it is not, despite what I think. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, that's why I had it up. Okay, so we're going to go into the... Oh. Well, that's not good. Okay, we're going to quickly stall for time here for a moment. So, as I mentioned, the fun for this week is we're going to be talking about Slumber Jack. Whoops. Stop. We're going to be talking about Slumber Jack from Pinkie Tales.
I'm so far behind everything.
It's okay. It's just another story. I mean, it's not like you're missing out on anything here.
Yeah, I know, but it's kind of sad because I talked to her about it and everything too, and I haven't got around to actually listening to it.
Hey, don't feel too bad. This is my first time getting on top of it too here, so we both waited. So Pinkie Tales Slumber Jack or Sleeping Beauty. Now let's go. We're gonna go ahead and start it off in SciTube here. Of course, we have our IRC chat up. So if you want to comment on it during it, go ahead and IRC it up. However, if I do see a lot of comments coming into the restream chat for both Twitch and YouTube, I will make efforts to get our other chat room up there too, so we can see all of your lovely, wonderful comments as we talk about this episode as it plays. Anyway, Pinkie Tales, Slumber Jack.
Logic there, Flority.
Let's go ahead and start back at the beginning. Okay, now, of course, the big thing about Slumber Jack here is they actually got a voice actress that does Applejack here and there back to do this, even though they left the Brony fandom some time ago. So that was actually pretty cool.
Cool. Here's the thing about our fandom. If you are a friend to someone, you don't just leave and disconnect completely.
To grow
You still
and sell
are
apples,
friends.
which they would then trade for other resources
Depends on who you
with
are.
neighboring kingdoms.
But yes,
It was
apple
ruled
trade
by
is
the
apparently
King
the biggest thing in
and
the
a
world.
kind-hearted queen, who longed for nothing more than to have a child of their own. At last, the blessed day arrived when they welcomed a healthy, beautiful, golden-maned orange fur baby filly into the world. A filly that they had named Apellora.
They were a little upset that she wasn't red.
Huh? Pinkie, how did you... Wait. You know, every time I get roped into these things, I keep thinking, there's no way it could possibly get more embarrassing. Pinkie, you truly astound me with your ability to prove me wrong.
I think he meant to say goo goo gaga.
That's crossing the line.
It was custom in those days for the birth of a royal foal to be blessed with gifts from neighboring kingdoms. Gifts that were delivered by those kingdoms invited ambassadors. It was also customary for their own ambassadors.
I don't know, it'll be more hilarious that she's going to be sitting there scowling the whole time, probably.
Unicorn Kingdom, Fabulosity.
One of the heralding trumpeters'
Fabulosity
was a striking white unicorn with a deep purple mane, expertly styled around.
Also, make sure you have your picks ready for the latest episode if you want us to show them when we talk about it. Again, it's the washouts.
She walked with her head held high and a confident, though slightly distasteful expression on her face. She approached the king and queen and bowed.
Oh crap, I need to download the episode.
gesture.
No!
Okay, so ready, Mayweather.
Presenting Fluttershy, ambassador to the Pegasus Kingdom, Weathersby.
The ambassador
Sorry,
timidly poked
hold
her
on.
nose
Toa, we're all talking way too much. What?
Sweat forming on her brow as she gauged how many pairs of eyes were on her.
Sorry,
She
what was
waited
that,
a shaky
Cole?
step into the doorway,
Was
keeping
it Cole?
her eyes cast downward.
All I said is I need to not do anything illegal.
Yes, do that.
Don't worry. We haven't
He needs to
got
gather
all
his
day.
screenshots.
Yes.
Sorry, of course.
Fauna Shy said, timidly walking forward.
Fauna
She was a
Shy?
yellow Pegasus with a long, pink flowing mane, and she too had the traditional ambassador hat. Though
It would have
hers
been
was
funny if
only
they actually called her
accepted
Plainity.
flower
Could you imagine that
she
kind of
quickly made her
sudden
way down to
surprise
the
there?
carpet to bow to the king and queen.
And Applejack still looks annoyed.
Flority said through gritted teeth.
Who's annoying Applejack?
Well, Applejack actually knows what the hell is going on. Other than Pinkie, of course.
Yeah, it's just Pinkie and Applejack is the only ones that know.
Of course, Applejack's the one that's annoyed, and Pinkie just kind of goes with the flow.
So,
Plus, she.
if I'm remembering my Disney right, Rarity's Merryweather, Fluttershy's Floral, and...
Now throw away all Disney and go back to the original fairy tale. Damn it.
The herald rolled his eyes and played the procession for Mary Pie while she bounced down the carpet, waving and talking to.
Well,
various
these are
members of the
tales
crowd
for
that she appeared to
little
know
children.
personally.
Yeah, so we got to go to the original grim dark ones where you have the queen dancing herself to death on a mountain.
Find at a foal's birthday
Yes,
party
exactly.
With streamers and polka dots. She bowed to the royal
No,
family.
admittedly, Maleficent is pretty nasty evil.
Make a complete fool of yourself. You are representing a noble and dignified profession, Mary Pie.
Flority spat angrily, causing Fawnashy to take a few nervous steps away from her.
Wow, some pony woke up on a grumpy side of the bed today. Come on, Flority, let's see a smile. This is a happy day. We're having a party to celebrate the birth of this little baby filly, who's definitely a baby and not a grown mare. Of course she is a baby. Why make such outlandish statements that are obvious to any pony?
Flority whispered, just
How-
loud enough for the other ambassadors to hear. Mary Pie's ears drooped, and she stood quietly next to Fawnashy, who
I'm
put
not
her hand on her
happy
back with a
anymore.
smile to comfort her.
Thank
Life
you
sucks.
very much for coming today.
The queen said with a warm smile.
We will be honored by any gifts you have brought us on this momentous occasion.
The
And try to not break the fourth wall too much. We just had it waxed.
Mary Pie shouted, bouncing up to Apollora's crib, which was far
Yeah,
too
man, I
small
need
for
more-
the
I need more water.
infant it held.
For the infant.
How long do I have to be a baby pink Mary Pie? This is a mite uncomfortable.
Appalora sure is a talkative little thing, isn't she? She thinks she's saying real words.
It's almost like she can talk.
Mary Pie said, reaching to tickle the baby's belly. Apollora swatted her hoof away.
Don't even think about it. We're way past the line, Pinkie Pie.
Dearest Appalora, I come with a gift from your own kingdom. A gift without which we Earth ponies would be lost. In fact, it's in our name. I bring you Earth, or more specifically, mud.
Mary Pie said, dropping a large
Heh,
hooful of mud
cheap.
onto Apollora, who screamed out in surprise and sputtered out the mud that had gotten in her mouth.
Are you kidding me?
But not just any mud, it's magical mud. This mud is gonna help you grow up big and strong.
Like,
How thoughtful.
How disgusting. Your turn, Fawnashy.
Mary said, bouncing away while Apollora attempted to clean herself.
Sweet little filly, I come bearing a gift from my king.
Fawnashy said, pulling a small tuft of cloud out from under her wing. It hovered in the air beside her.
What? How does she do that? It just came out of nowhere.
Mary Pie said in awe, pulling a bag of popcorn from her mane and offering Flority a bite.
Want some?
So,
wow, those are some really funky eyes.
Cloud do anything special? Ah!
Apollora started, but was cut short when the little cloud created a bolt of lightning that sent a wave of electricity through Apollora.
Oh no! It wasn't supposed to hurt her. It was supposed to bless her with speed and agility. I had no idea it would do that. Please, please forgive me, Appalora.
I see the artists had fun.
Say she was pretty shocked too, Fawnashy.
Mary Pie said, to which the room groaned in disapproval
And
of the bad
just
pun.
looking up the
entire room was ready to murder.
7 fairies, so yeah.
My gift.
Flority said, taking Apollora from a distraught Fawnashy's hooves with her magic and levitating her in the air.
But before we get to that, I must say there is a rather troubling problem with the dignitaries present to bless the foe.
Green?
Specifically, the exclusion of another kingdom from this celebration. Earth, Pegasi, Unicorn. Who was left out?
I should visit that pudding idiot.
All the pony ambassadors are present. Who could we have forgotten?
A noble kingdom, just as
thinking
worthy of
about
your
this.
attention and praise,
Good
but
thing
yet
we know
denied it.
what
A
Applejack's
kingdom
actual
ignored
parents
and
look
shunned
like.
by you ponies for far too long. I do indeed have a gift for this foe. A gift to teach you, pathetic ponies, the consequences of your boorish actions and behaviors. My gift is a curse. Before this foal turns 16 years old, she shall choke on an apple seed and die.
That's gonna be one hell of an apple seed.
The room erupted
Yeah.
with gasps and shouts of concern. The king, queen, ambassadors, and crowd watched helplessly as the foal was briefly engulfed in dark magic before falling back onto her crib.
Look! You know, with all that monologuing she did, you ponies had plenty of time to stop her. Just saying.
Flority laughed deeply, her sweet dulcet tones morphing into deranged and deep laughter. Soon the Flority disguise she had been hiding behind melted, to reveal the queen of changelings herself, as dark and malevolent as all ponies had come to know her under
Of course,
the
Chrysalis
crowd
would be
trembled in fear
Maleficent.
as the changeling queen descended.
And it's got a weird double horn thing going.
Pinkie Pie? What in Equestria are you doing?
Oh, it's funny you should ask. See, I realized that I always play the same character in these stories, and sometimes that can get kind of boring, so I swapped.
You what?
I switched places with Chrissy, duh! I want to be the bad guy for once. Seems like a really fun role to play.
So that means she's...
Uh-huh. She's gonna be the Earth Pony Ambassador from now on. More specifically, she'll be the bubbly, fun-loving, party-throwing Mary Pie character.
That's, I don't know about that, Pinkie.
That's a
I
stretch.
mean, she's still Chrysalis.
Don't worry, narrator. Chrissy can't break the fourth wall. No pony will ever even know. Now,
Yes, she will.
if you don't mind,
Applejack knows.
evil plot monologue, since that's what all the good villains do. Look upon me, you pet.
Wow, that is a chin. Wow, the hell of a chin there.
Ah, no!
Smiling up your eyes, I see.
Yeah, the artist had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's Maleficus, queen of the changelings. Seize her.
Maleficus.
King shouted, drawing his sword and rallying his soldiers to ready for an attack. She
Nightmare.
really
No,
scolded
here
and
comes
herself
the Nightmare Chin.
I guess, disappearing from the throne room before any pony could lay a hoof on her.
Wait, so Pinkie is the bad guy and the ambassador?
Appalora.
Oh my God.
Pie standing beside her crib, looking down at her sympathetically.
Oh, now that's just wrong.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, AJ. I swapped characters with Chrysalis, so I'm her and she's me. All right, now we can get back to the story.
Aw, poor little thing.
Mary Pie said, reaching out to comfort Appalora.
No. I'm calm. Totally calm. Don't touch me.
Said, scooting away from Mary Pie's grasp. The queen trotted to her daughter's side to calm her.
My poor darling. There must be something we can do. A counter curse or a remedy. Something. Anything.
The room went silent, no pony knowing the answer to the desperate mother's plea, and fearing the worst on behalf of the princess. When they did so, a faint muffled sound could be heard from somewhere outside the throne room.
Does any pony else hear that?
It sounds like it's coming from over there.
Guards.
The king said, pointing in the direction that Mary Pie had indicated.
This
Moments
is
later, the
terrible.
guards appeared again, helping the real ambassador of Flority remove the gag and ropes that bound her.
That bootish devil mare tied me up and took my place. I couldn't do a thing to stop her.
Flority!
Mary Pie exclaimed, bouncing towards her friend and hugging her tightly.
How awful!
Joining Mary Pie in an embrace.
Worst of all,
I could never imagine Queen Chrysalis acting like Pinkie Pie.
That's why it's so beautiful.
This is definitely the best ever.
Maleficus left your hat behind.
Well, they flipped it on us.
Oh my God, this is as bad as a Discorded Tales.
Why not?
Fair Flority. In your unicorn magic or the magic in your kingdom.
Chrissy
spare
can be
our
anybody,
family
and
from
she
such
has
a
to know how that
terrible
pony
fate.
acts.
The queen asked.
Nope,
fighting
she's
back
dead.
tears as she pulled Apolora in her hooves, holding her close. The king joined in their embrace, failing to fight back the sadness in his expression. Apollora's eyes too filled with tears, though not for her cursed circumstances. She snuggled into her parents, relishing being close to them again.
This story is such a strange combination of funny and
Neither, actually. You're the villain now, so such displays of affection should probably repulse you.
Motion!
Ew, a tender moment. Preceded and followed by jokes and puns. How repulsive! I got this villain thing down. Now I just need to find a clumsy yet likable hench pony. I suppose it doesn't matter what gift I had originally planned to give. Now I must clean up the mess left by that wretched mare. Sorry, Apolora. You'll just have to grow up without the gifts of elegance and grace.
I'll live.
She can't have both because... I mean, who's making up these rules?
I should point out, however, that
Did Chrissy have like an
magic
Applejack
and
voice thing going on there?
vastly different, so I might not be able to counter
Kinda
the curse,
ish.
but I can soften it. Darling Apolora, you shall not perish when you choke upon that seed, but instead, beauty sleep. You will only awaken from this slumber by true love's kiss. And, just in case that takes a while, the rest of your castle and the ponies inside will slumber too, frozen in time, awaiting that glorious day.
So she can freeze time around an entire pony and everybody else, but she can't stop a curse?
Worry about when that will happen.
Okay then.
So I found the proper prince. Quite brilliant, don't you agree?
Flaherty said with a smile. The king looked to the queen, and they nodded in approval and relief, but the ambassador still saw grief and fear in their eyes.
Kissing a stranger or choking on an apple seed. I honestly don't know which is worse.
Apolora muttered.
I
For the
choose
kingdom's
choking.
sake, the king and queen continued the
Yeah, definitely the choking,
refusing to
especially
let
with the
Maleficent's
death
curse
part.
ruin the festivities. However, when the day ended, the pony guests
So hopefully
split,
apple tree
the
doesn't
royal
end up
couple
growing
asked
in
to
my throat
favor
during the
the
whole
three
thing either.
ambassadors. They were grateful for
But
Flaherty's
everyone in the
alteration of
castle
style, but
fall
would rather
asleep.
spare their daughter from the
Does
curse
that mean they get to
altogether.
go to their beds, or they just fall asleep where they stand?
They just pass out, just down the stairs, bye.
They appealed to the
Oh
three
god, that's gotta be
ambassadors
terrible
to
if somebody happens to get one of the chambermaids at that point.
far from her kingdom until her 16th birthday had passed.
Falls asleep
The
right in the
ambassadors
middle.
were touched by
Okay.
their plea and fled the castle by moonlight, while Apolora and her parents watched with heavy hearts.
Remember,
as
this
the
is
distance between them
PG-13.
grew
Okay.
until they were out of sight.
Well, they're eating a cake.
The
Yes.
three
Oh, yes, of
ambassadors
course.
traveled many miles until they came upon an old abandoned cottage
Is
in
it
the
cherry
woods
flavored?
between kingdoms.
This shall do nicely.
Flaherty said with a smile, opening the door that then broke from its rusted hinges and landed on the floor.
It just needs a little straightening up, is all.
Fawnashai entered the cottage.
We are literally beings of magic. This is not hard.
She accidentally flapped her wings, causing the piles of dust resting on the old furniture to whirl around in the air, making all four ponies cough.
Oh, sorry. All right, a lot of straightening up.
Flaherty amended, setting Apolora gently down on an old bed with her magic.
Just open up the window and just blow it out the door.
Fawnashai, you like animals, right? Maybe you could get a few of them to help us clean the
Just
place
killing
up.
me, it's great.
Wrong story, Mary Pie.
I'm sorry, it's
Cleaning
the
is
Chrissy
least of
part
our
that I'm just
problems,
like.
Phillies. We have far more pressing
No,
matters
and
to
yet
attend
I
to.
want to
We are
hear
living
more.
between Earth Pony kingdoms, and Maleficent is sure to find us once the villagers spread the rumor that two Earth ponies are living harmoniously with a Pegasus and a unicorn. We will have to blend in. As much as I hate to
Yes,
admit
Chrissy
it,
is definitely
I
the
will have
epitome
to
of Earth
refrain from
Pony.
using magic and
Of
conceal my harm
course.
from others. Fawnashai, you must hide your wings.
Honestly, I love it whenever
You're an
people
Earth
do these
pony
types of
already,
cast
darling.
things.
You don't need to hide your horn and wings.
I
Solid
remember.
logic there,
You're an Earth Pony. You don't need to hide your horn and wings.
The little filly, you know, because everyone will know the princess is named Apolora. She needs
So
a
let's
new
see.
name. So
I
what would we
remember
call her
reading a
instead?
fic of someone
such an angel.
doing
We
Shrek
can call
and
her
Shrek
that.
2
We can
with
call her
Shadow the
Emerald
Hedgehog
for her
characters.
lovely
Be
eyes.
reminded this was back in
Amber like
2010,
her fur.
so
Although I'm more fond of the name Opal.
seemed pretty
I
good,
know.
all
Let's
things
call her
considered.
Gummy.
Mary
Gummy.
Pie said joyously, then noted the confused looks on the other ambassadors' faces.
You know, because she doesn't have teeth yet?
Yes. Well, we simply must agree on something. We can't leave her without a name. Where is she?
Flority panicked, seeing the bed where she had placed the filly was now empty. All three ambassadors immediately began searching around the room.
Okay.
Appalora was not too far away, sweeping up the piles of dust on the floor with a broom she had found.
You didn't expect me to just lay around when there was work to be done, did you?
Oh, Applejack.
Sighed in relief, and Fauna Shy scooped Appalora into her hooves.
Aww,
I love the little bow on the broom.
She wants to help clean up, don't you, you little sweet?
Applejack is looking more and more annoyed.
Is getting old, Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie.
Live like a child while being an adult in the story.
Oh,
Granted, if she was baby Applejack, we would not have
Pinkie
this
Pie.
issue, but that would lose
Left
the
ear.
comedy.
Something.
Yes?
Have you been here all along?
Uh-huh. It's not hard to figure out the three ponies pushing a baby carriage or trying to sneak away with the princess. What do I look like? An idiot?
You know, I'm not going to answer that. Is that Winona?
Now she's wearing Corona. Get it? Because Maleficent's pet is a crow. She's my wacky yet lovable sidekick. Plus, she's a really good tracker. I didn't even have to try and follow you four closely when Corona picked up your scent.
All right, fine. Can we please just move past this baby phase of the story? That joke is well past its prime.
Oh, sure thing, beauty. Time skip.
Flority, Fauna Shy, and Mary Pie spent the next 16 years raising and caring for Beauty as if
That
she
feels
was
like half my life. Just I take a blink time skip. Crap, I'm 30.
whom they named Beauty, and she grew to be swift, strong, and a hard worker. Beauty kept the cottage clean and cared for herself and her aunts. In her 16 years, regardless of her cutie mark, she never tasted
It could
an
always
apple.
be worse.
On her 16th birthday,
could've
the ambassadors
skipped too
wanted to
far, you
celebrate
couldn't
with a
be
surprise
80.
party. Rather than keeping her locked safe in the house for one more day, or pretending the day after was her birthday for her own safety, they decided to send her out into the forest alone to pick some cherries. It didn't take a rocket scientist
Chrissy and
to
a
figure out
polka
what they were
dot in
doing,
a striped
but
outfit is
Appalora
still
pretended
funny
to
to
be
me.
clueless and went along the forest path with a single empty basket. When she came upon the cherry trees, she set it down and bucked the trunk. Soon after, a cascade of cherries fell directly into her basket. She walked to the next cherry tree and bucked again, but something much bigger than the cherries was shaken loose from the treetop. A blue Pegasus with a rainbow mane came tumbling to the ground, landing directly on Beauty's basket, squashing the cherries she had gathered.
Of course. Of course, it's RD. You know, there are a lot of male characters out there that haven't been in these stories yet.
That's the joke. It's comedy, AJ. You're supposed to laugh.
Huh?
Like a
I was taking a nap up there. Why'd you? Oh. Hello there. My
He-
name's RD.
RD kind of looks like a red mage from Final Fantasy.
Why do you have an A on your satchel?
A-R-D-E-E. That's me.
Oh, I see. RD.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Or beauty. Beauty. I can't keep these things straight.
Called correctly, it was just.
What? Apple or beauty?
Appalora. You know that long-lost princess of Appalestria?
How would you know that?
Can't really fault them for trying to incorporate characters' names into this.
Find true love. You haven't seen or heard of any pony named Appalora, have you?
The better question is, what's a Pegasus doing napping in Earth Pony territory anyway?
True love doesn't know one pony type from another. Plus, I couldn't find a certain special sun pony as a Pegasus. I mean, there was this one, but she couldn't keep track of her glass shoes. There was another pony who was half a fish. But still, something's missing. I figured that tracking down a long-lost princess would be a challenge, and maybe she could be the one. Though I doubt.
Have they already done those two stories with those two characters?
From Darling Dash, so that's something.
I think so, yeah.
I heard this Appalora isn't going to be around.
I know they did
today.
Pinkie. I know they did the
show
Little
up at
Princess
Castle,
Pinkie. I don't know
so
about Cinderella
won't be too
Fluttershy.
long.
Appalora said, dumping the ruined cherries from her basket.
Google
Well, that's the problem. There's no challenge in that. I have to find her today. Otherwise, what's the point?
Beauty smiled but rolled her eyes. She bucked another cherry tree, and Artie followed.
I gotta admit, you're the only pony I've met who actually knows anything about this mysterious princess. Huh. Why don't you and I team up to find her?
They
why
did
would I
Little
wanna do that?
Mermaid.
Got anything better to do?
Egghead and the Beast.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
You got anything?
I am Appalora.
I like that.
So I guess that means
I did like that. You got anything? Why should I help you? You got anything better to do? Okay, yeah, fair
See that,
enough.
Pinkie? I can pun too.
Not bad.
See, then Rapunzel.
But you'll get there. You're Appalora? But you're on the border of the kingdom of Cherrysburg.
And yet, my cutie mark says otherwise.
Beauty said, showing Artie the trio of apples on her flank.
Doesn't really make sense since I haven't eaten an apple in my life, but I suppose that's just story convenience.
Well, can't argue with that. All right then, let's get you back to the castle.
Story of convenience.
That evil changeling queen might find you before the sun sets. Huh? What's that?
Don't mind that. It's just some pony trying to ruin the plot. Or in my cottage, since it's about 2 miles that way.
Oh yeah, that works too. Race ya!
Artie said, taking off in flight. Appalora smirked and raced after Artie on hoof.
Yay.
Meanwhile, at the cottage, the three ambassadors were scrambling to get ready for Appalora's party. They planned to clean the cottage, bake a cake, and sew a gown for Appalora that she would wear to meet her real parents as a princess. Although it seemed logical for certain ambassadors to do certain tasks, they had other ideas.
I want to try sewing.
Mary Pie said, plopping herself down in front of Flority's sewing supplies.
I wouldn't mind trying to bake a cake. It can't be too difficult, right?
Which leaves me to clean. Easy enough.
Flority said, walking to the broom closet. Fawnashy pulled Mary Pie's recipe book from the cabinet and placed
Actually, I want to grab that recipe and see if we can actually make a cake with it.
Started flocking to the window, so she opened it and let them in.
Oh, hello, little friends. Would you like to help me bake a cake for Beauty?
She asked, to which the critters excitedly
Looks like you
chirped
probably
and squeaked
could.
their
It's
reply.
got all the stuff for
I
it.
need flour, milk, eggs, sugar, vanilla, and butter.
The last ingredient had an ink smudge, and Fawnashy squinted, trying to decipher it.
I think it says powder,
Fawnashy said, and her forest friends went off in search.
but what kind of powder? Maybe I should ask Simponi.
Fawnashy said, just as Flority walked past.
Oh, Flority, do you know if we have any powder?
You missed half of Pinkie Tales, which is the best episode.
I have makeup powder. It's a lifesaver. Do you need some?
Yes, please.
Oh, makeup powder and a cake.
Cabinet, darling.
Don't see
After
anything
a few
wrong with
minutes of
this.
searching, Fawnashy and her friends had gathered their ingredients and were ready to start baking. However, Fawnashy had failed to realize that woodland critters had never baked before and weren't familiar with traditional ingredients. The squirrels had brought 2.5 bluebird eggshells that they had borrowed from the bluebirds. The deer brought rocks covered in lichen. The chipmunks brought acorns. The sparrows brought worms. The rabbits brought dandelions. And the bear brought an entire beehive. Fawnashy trusted their choices because she knew as much about ingredients and baking as they did. She tenderly dumped a spoonful of makeup powder on top and placed the wooden spoon in the bowl to stir. Meanwhile, Mary Pie had found a bright neon pink rose fabric that appealed to her, and she had wrapped it around her body in a way that she presumed a dress would fit. It draped around her neck, covered her flank, and wove in and out of the holes in her legs, binding them together. She then used her Earth Pony magic from her Earth Pony horn to sew the fabric in place with a small needle and thread.
Oh, Beauty is gonna be even.
Her Earth Pony magic. That's exactly right.
Size as the rest of us ponies, am I right?
The others didn't respond. Fawnashy was trying to put her bowl of ingredients into the oven, and Flority was busy with a challenge of her own. Flority looked utterly miserable, and covered in dirt and dust. She refused to hold a broom or feather duster in her mouth, so instead tried to use them with her hooves, leading to disastrous results. At that moment, she was reaching with a feather duster in her hoof to clean the top of the mantle above the fireplace. She leaned forward in her pursuit, which caused her to fall face first into the unlit fireplace.
It's everywhere! No matter where I turn. Dirt! Dirt! Nasty dirt! I'll never be clean again!
Appalora and Artie came bursting through the door at the sound of Flority's cries.
What in the hay is going on here?
Whoa! Looks like a storm hit this place. On the inside. I win, by the way.
Artie said, helping Flority to her hooves.
Yes? Here? Not what I look like this!
Aw, but I wasn't ready yet. I still need to finish your dress.
Is that a dress or a straitjacket?
These ponies raised you? How are you even alive?
Artie, go outside and keep watch for Maleficus while I help my ants clean this place up.
You got it!
Artie said, zipping out the window to keep guard.
Ooh, who's your friend, Beauty?
Mary Pie asked as Appalora took the end piece of fabric in her mouth and pulled as hard as she was able. Mary Pie spun around in a whirlwind of fabric before landing on her flank, looking dazed and dizzy.
Let's do that again.
That's Artie. He is a prince from Pegasus Kingdom.
Oh, how fortuitous! A prince exactly the kind of special sound pony I had in mind for you all along. Perhaps he is the one.
I thought only princesses could marry princes. Does this mean that you are finally telling me I'm Princess Appalora?
The three ambassadors stopped what they were doing and gasped in surprise.
How did you know?
I found in Mary Pie's scrapbook.
Appalora for the other ambassadors to see. On the page before her was an image of the three ambassadors meeting her as an infant, with Mary Pie's hoof writing in pink saying, "The first day we met Appalora." The next page saying, "First day raising her is Beauty." Flority and Faunashy looked over at Mary Pie with unamused expressions.
What? I had to preserve our memories.
Well then, since the cat is out of the bag, we might as well take you back to your castle.
I actually like that Chrysalis is trying to be the good
make it easier for
character in all
Maleficus
this.
to find me?
She knows about Maleficus too?
Appalora turned back a page in the scrapbook to show an image of Maleficus revealing herself in a cloud of smoke with a shocked Mary Pie in the corner, as if she were pointing the camera at herself when the picture was taken.
Oh, why would you want to preserve that, moment?
I put together a scrapbook. I'm thorough.
Let Chrissy have her moment.
Regardless,
Actually, I like that part. You had a camera?
nothing here is suitable royal attire.
But no
Everyone of
princess would not
the
protest.
main event with
Besides,
Rara
your own
and
castle
Twilight
would be the
projecting
last place
something.
Maleficus would look. It's so obvious that it's too obvious.
All right, fine. You win. Any sign of her, Artie?
Appalora called outside. Artie came flying back in, shaking her head.
Nope, not yet. Probably too scared of the possibility of going up against me.
Let's get a move on before she finds us. Trust me, that pony ain't never too far away.
Appalora said, ushering the others outside quickly to take the less traveled paths of the castle.
Quickly, run!
With Artie
Run,
keeping
you
a close
fools.
eye on the sky and Appalora watching the trees, the group of ponies made it safely to the castle without so much as a hint that Maleficus was nearby. They entered the castle from a secret back entrance, so as not to alert
You know what would be
anyone
funny
to
if
their
Pinkie
presence.
actually fell asleep or
Surprisingly,
something?
It didn't take long to find Appalora's room. The 5 ponies entered, and Appalora took a look around in bewilderment. Everything was decorated with apples. The colors of the room were based off apples, and there wasn't a single step you could take without inhaling a pungent apple scent.
It's a good thing my cutie mark is apples. I'd hate to have something else there. Celestia forbid the off chance I didn't like them.
Yeah, out of your cup.
Artie said, her cheeks full of apple slices and her hooves full of various apples.
Oh no! Get those out of here at once!
Flority said, exposing her horn for the first time in 16 years and using her magic
The
to teleport
look
them away.
of Rainbow Dash's face is kind of like
That curse. Yeah, that does kind of suck.
some good
They're
apple. I
super
got a good
delicious.
view. I don't know
Thanks
which.
for that.
Tomorrow you can eat as many as you want.
And you'll get to see your parents again.
Now, let's see if there is something suitable in your closet to wear. I suppose this
Please
one will
don't
have
tell
to
me the
do,
apple
though it
dress.
is rather plain for a princess.
Flority said. Her comment made no sense to Appalora, who thought the gemstone embellishes and shimmering fabric was plenty princessy.
Go on, darling. Put it on. We'll be right outside waiting for you.
Flority said, pushing the
Because
other
that obviously can't go wrong.
Artie followed for a moment before doubling back when she caught sight of an apple Flority's
Really
magic had
hate
missed.
this?
She scooped it up off the
But I'm
ground to keep it
quoting
away from
Bubsy.
Appalora.
What could possibly go wrong?
Missed this one. Also, is it just me, or is it weird that your pretend ants want every
Saying
pony
that,
out of
but
the
we
room?
all know it
Isn't
would've
that
been
like
said.
more dangerous to leave you alone?
Took the words right out of my mouth, Artie.
Yeah, see.
Artie smirked and pounced on the bed, laying on her back and adjusting the pillows to best suit her. She took the apple she'd found and cut off a slice using a knife from her satchel.
Do you have to do that so close? It's been forever since I've had
So
one.
I am
Literally.
reflecting
And the smell in this
on
room is
the
already driving me
best
crazy.
night
Sorry,
ever
Appalora.
where
There's a reason why this kingdom's
we don't
known
normally
for its
wear
apples.
clothes.
I couldn't just let it go to waste. Not every slice of apple is going to have a seed in it. You're being a bit paranoid. You just want me to cut you a seedless slice?
Appalora's ears perked up, and she walked out from behind the changing curtain in her new dress. She narrowed her eyes at Artie and thought back to some of the things she had said. It wasn't like Artie to point out plot holes, nor was it like her to tempt her with a bite, knowing the curse was still intact.
Consarn it, Pinkie Pie. What have you done with RD?
What? no! Pinkie Pie.
Cut the act, Maleficus. I know it's you. How does switching roles with Chrysalis give you changeling powers?
Artie's face melted into a scowl. She growled. And in a bright burst of pink smoke, her disguise was gone, revealing that she was indeed Maleficus.
How'd you know?
Pointing out plot holes.
Shoot! I can't help it. When something ridiculous happens, I just have to let ponies know. That's part of Pinkie Tales. Look, just eat this apple already, will ya? I've only got 10 more minutes.
Not my fault you procrastinated till the last day.
I'm just doing what the movie did. I think it creates tension or suspense or something. Where Appalora's curse comes true when she's still a baby. Just eat it.
Nice try, but you aren't gonna get me so easily. Just because the others play along with your crazy stories doesn't mean I have to. Not to mention the fact that I don't think any pony could choke on something so small.
Shove.
It's practically impossible. Couldn't you have just left it as touching a spindle? Did y'all have to make it apple related? It doesn't make sense.
See, the thing is, Appalora, these are called Pinkie Tales, not Apple Tales, which means whatever I say goes. And it just so happens that I'm the villain this time. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't mess with the fourth wall breaking villain. My work here is done.
The ambassadors outside heard Appalora coughing and sputtering and burst open the door in panic. By the time they found her, Maleficus was gone, and the deed was done.
Oh no.
Yeah, Pinkie goes a little bit mad with power, don't
but
she?
if the curse worked, shouldn't we be...
Mary Pie sat on the floor asleep. The other ambassadors didn't have a chance to react, as they too fell to the ground in slumber. Like a shockwave, Flority's revised curse's power spread to all the inhabitants of the castle, including the
Get a
staff,
pony and
nobility,
magpie
the
pony.
knights, and the king and
Of
queen.
course.
Appalora laid on her bed in a deep slumber.
Not sure how I'm awake, but here I am. Pinkie's so-called powers can't affect the self-aware, apparently. Something to do with that wall she keeps mentioning. Regardless, if she thinks I'm gonna play along and wait for a prince, then she's got another thing coming. Who am I talking to?
Maleficus wasn't too far away from the castle, watching it unfold with a devilish grin on her face. She was, of course, aware of Flority's alteration of her curse, but she had her own plans to fix that.
What started with a seed can end with a seed. Or seeds. Whatever, the pun still works.
Maleficus said, producing a bag of small black seeds and spreading them around Appalora's castle. Almost immediately, the seeds took root and grew into thick, strong black vines with blue spikes. They engulfed the outer castle walls and entrances, and continued growing in and over the castle itself, effectively trapping the ponies inside.
Hey!
Maleficus sharply turned around to see Prince Artie flying towards her, enraged.
No pony ties me up and gets away with it! What have you done with Appalora?
See for yourself, little Pegasus. For my curse has been fulfilled. You'll
Honestly,
never
I have to
get
applaud them
Appalora
for the
or
plunder
her
seeds
friends.
used here. Very good.
It's so much fun to play the bad guy.
Wanna bet? I live for a challenge. Your vines and spells can't keep me away from my truest love.
Truest love? You mean even more than that mermare you met back when your name was Dashy? Didn't she turn into a Pegasus in the end?
Oh.
So you two could be together?
Oh, her? You try spending 5 minutes in the same room with that mare. She's way too energetic. Sometimes just downright crazy. She has this really nasally, annoying voice too. I liked her better when she couldn't talk. You know, now that I think about it, you kind of sound like her. Are you two related or something?
Annoying? Crazy? You're gonna regret those words because they will be your last.
She utilized the changeling power that apparently came with her villainous position and turned herself into a giant, pink, fire-breathing dragon.
Vibrating?
Hurt and enraged by the prince's words, she attacked, breathing fire in his direction and swiping at him with her claws. The prince smirked and drew his sword, ready to counter her attacks.
A dragon? Ha! Finally a challenge worthy of a prince like me!
Maleficus's tail slammed into Prince Artie while he was monologuing, sending him speeding through the air backwards and directly into the ground,
These are creative
instantly
people
knocking
that are
him out
like,
cold.
yeah, let's just use the Disney movie and go all Once
Apollonia
Upon a
shouted,
Time with it.
spinning a lasso in the air that was made out of the still-growing vines surrounding the castle. She galloped towards the dragon, taking advantage
Disney,
of
but
Maleficus's
you get my
momentary state
meaning.
of shock. Apollonia tossed the lasso around Maleficus's neck with a hearty,
Yeehaw, you big mean critter!
Maleficus roared in anger, pulling at the
He as
vine
a
around her
dragon
neck with
just
her mighty
reminds me
claws,
of
and
that
finding it more difficult to break than she had realized.
the analysis
Already the vine had
little
grown to double its
animation
strength, and it
thing
wasn't
with
showing
the all
signs of
chibi.
stopping.
That's for turning me into all kinds of crazy things in your stories. A wolf, a pig, a monkey, and a clock?
Apollonia quickly grabbed a hold of another vine and raced around an apple tree to pull it tight. As Maleficus struggled to get her neck free, she wasn't watching where she was stepping and tripped over the vine, causing her to tumble into one of the castle towers.
That's for making me the fairy apple mother in Cindershine. You gave me that dress knowing full well I wouldn't like it.
Maleficus continued to roar in anger and confusion. She was trapped by the vines growing around the castle, caught by her own evil spell. Apollonia spied Prince Artie's sword on the ground near where he had fallen, so she quickly picked it up and faced Maleficus.
And this,
Oh, wow.
this is for your worst deed of all. Trying to make me sleep so RD would have to kiss me to wake up.
Apollonia reared up on her hind legs. and
Oh,
tossed
the
sword
shipping
directly
anger
into
is
his
real.
chest. Maleficus's eyes narrowed, knowing there was no way she could stop it. And at the last moment before the sword struck her chest, she...
Oh!
Pink dragon into a green and black one?
Yeah, that. I wanted to be the villain, but I didn't want to do the whole death thing, so I swapped back. It was super fun while it lasted, though. I almost believed that AJ was really mad at me. She's such a good actress.
Isn't that cheating?
Are you saying that you would want to see me die?
Well, no, but don't you usually just capture the villain or reform them or something?
Normally, yeah. But I think I might have made AJ a little too angry. Besides, it's just a story. Chrissy will be back to causing havoc and mayhem in Equestria in no time.
Okay, if you say so. Maleficus was vanquished, and her massive dragon body but RD's sword. Because her magic had a hand in
simply
creating the
because
black
it's
vines,
like,
they disappeared
okay,
as well,
I'm no
leaving
longer
only
the
Floaty's
villain.
sleeping
Time out.
spell intact.
Swap with me.
What happened? Huh?
And AJ is still livid.
I vanquished the dragon. Oh, yeah!
Artie said. She took off in a victory flight, and only paused when she saw Apollonia nearby.
Oh my gosh! She must be sleepwalking!
Sleepwalking!
Would like to just point out.
Whoa there, RD.
One of them is
That
trying
won't
to
be
get
necessary.
the other one either to kiss or to lay with another woman.
How
So
adorable!
many levels.
Artie said, cornering Apollonia against
Wait, RD, I think your first kiss worked just fine.
First kiss?
Yeah, you vanquished the dragon, and then you
dear God, they
found
made
me sleeping up in that
Applejack
tower,
lie.
and kissed me to break the spell. Then you
How many times
came
has
back down here, and
Rainbow Dash
one of the
kissed
loose bricks from
Applejack
the
and
tower
Pinkie
over there
Tales?
hit you
I
in
have
the
no
head,
idea.
and you passed out. Yep.
Oh, well, that
Yep.
explains it. So why isn't everybody else awake?
Artie said, noting that the other ponies in the courtyard were all still fast asleep.
Because
If I kissed you, why is
have
everyone else
to
still
kiss the
asleep?
pony who created the sleeping spell, Florida. But just on the cheek works fine, I'm sure.
All right, let's go.
Artie said, zooming away towards Apollora's room. Once in the tower, Apolora finally realized why the dragon had changed colors moments before it was vanquished. Mary Pie was a
be
pink
a
pony
snap.
again, back in the role she should have had all along. She was pretending to be asleep on the floor, but Apolora knew better.
Kissing Florida on the cheek should break her sleeping spell since she was the one who created it.
Yeah, I know, I get it. We just talked about it outside.
Just making sure every pony knew how this should work.
Apolora said, spying Mary Pie secretly winking in her direction. Artie planted a small peck on Florida's cheek, and the spell started reversing itself, waking the sleeping ponies in the castle.
In other words, she will beat the crap out of Pinkie Pie if this doesn't work.
Fawnashy said, rubbing her eyes.
Thank goodness. Hey, why isn't that third pony awake yet?
Artie asked, pointing to Mary Pie, who was still asleep
Everyone's
supposedly.
playing along, except
Apolora was
Pinkie.
confused for a moment. Then the realization
Pinkie
hit her.
don't play
I
fair.
think Mary Pie needs a kiss too.
Pinkie run the show.
Okay.
Artie said, and without a moment's hesitation, she gave Mary Pie a peck on the cheek. Mary Pie bounced up from the floor joyously.
See, there was a true love's kiss in here after all. And I didn't even have to be the princess this time. The end. I'm sure there was another page in there about tying up loose ends and Apolora seeing her parents again. But there was a chance that Artie was going to declare his love for some pony else, and I wasn't about to let that happen. Oh, hey, I just realized the only pony who didn't slumber in that whole story was Applejack. Remember? Because in one scene, Artie was taking a nap in the tree, and then Flority's spell got everyone else later. Looks like the Cake Twins might still be under that spell. See you all next time for more Pinkie Tales.
Yay, more Pinkie Tales. Honestly, I love this series. It is really fun. I really do hope that they make another one.
Shipping Tales.
Shipping Tales indeed, yes.
By the extreme.
As I said, Magpie and Lost Narrator, they are just gonna ship until they can't ship no more.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to stop here for a quick moment because the ship has hit the fan. Now it's time to talk about the episode here real fast. Of course, I say real fast because we literally have about 30 minutes of videos left, and we 10 minutes until our normal, supposed to end time. The washouts! Or how watching Spitfire scream at Scootaloo. Actually, in all honesty, this episode has some really interesting moments here. Mainly the fact that they even acknowledge the fact that Scootaloo can't fly a good chunk of the way into it.
Still, yeah, have to watch it.
We'll be watching it here after for the Coffee House after party.
Yay! Don't forget. There was the wink in the faint. Goddamn, so cute.
The wink and the faint?
The wink and the faint.
Alright. Go ahead and post that in the chat if I don't have it. I don't think I do yet. But yeah, here's a funny thing.
I ain't a GIF yet.
Yeah, of course, this episode came out a few weeks ago in Australia, I think. So there's already a good chunk of fan art for this. Of course, we have Spitfire here and a full-body wing cast slurping juice through a straw.
We've all been there.
Of course, the one thing that I could not believe is when Scootaloo was about to do her stunt, she sees a giant rocket, and then Lightning Dust just starts strapping more rockets onto it. It's like, holy shit. But yeah, of course, along with that, we got some really fun imagery of Lightning Dust. Let me see, where are you? I had it. Yeah, here we go. Lightning dust getting caught up and flying away. Well, kind of flying away, more like getting launched away.
Team Rocket blasting off again!
And of
Yeah,
course...
Warden's been making that joke. In all honesty,
That's very
this
accurate.
is
That's
kind
little
of
D.
a neat return to form and kind of continuation of, okay, what happens to those Wonderbolts that shout that on the best of the best?
Okay, okay, yeah, this is hilarious. Okay, you keep your cool and you should be fine and good enough flyer to make it. And we also see that one of them is in there, and it's the person with the horrible aggressive temper.
Short fuse.
Short fuse.
It was nice seeing him again.
It was, especially since he's basically the irrationally angry one. Of course, another fun thing that they did at the end of the episode was Scootaloo got her own fan club hosted by Rainbow Dash. Though I gotta admit, there was a lot more people there than anticipated. Of course, I gotta give them big props for having Rainbow Dash's parents in there. They actually got Rainbow Dash's parents, and then they also have Snips and Snails. Bon Bon is apparently a Scootaloo fan. There's no Lyra, just Bon Bon. And of course...
Lyra's got her humans, so... Got to prioritize.
Oh my... Oh god, I just realized that they also got Cutie Mark stickers on top of their Cutie Marks for Scootaloos.
Yep.
Okay, now...
Another thing that should be noted here, it's basically like this is kind of an end of Scootaloo's arc in terms of...
I don't know. I think there might still be one more because we still got another season. But if it is an end of arc, it's not a bad one either. It's not a bad one to end out on, though. It is still a shame that we'll pretty much never see Scootaloo fly, and they pretty much all but confirmed it at this point.
Especially
if we throw her really hard.
Yeah, well, she'll kind of glide for a while, that's for sure. But now a quick thing here. Here are some things that we are going to see in the conventions. Here we got Rainbow Dash holding a picture of Rainbow Dash, and I bet money that we're going to see somebody with a print of that Rainbow Dash picture, because it's actually pretty damn photogenic.
Yeah.
It's actually really surprising. Sorry.
We're also going to see, in addition to our Shadow Bolts and our Wonder Bolts, the washouts, because basically you just need to get a motorcycle outfit and you're good.
No, well, we might see the outfit, but we will definitely see the washout image that they have that you can see displayed here. I will go ahead and move the Rainbow Dash bobbing her head. There we go.
Gotta be honest, the washouts, their graphic design was freaking legit.
It was.
It reminds me a lot of Monster, honestly, like the energy drink.
it kind of does, yeah. And of course,
just the colorations.
And we're gonna see more than a few fan images of Scootaloo in the washout outfit, looking all smug like that. We are going to see a lot of that. I know this for a fact at this point.
Of course we are. I mean, who do you think we are?
Alright, also, here's the Spitfire shaking Scootaloo incessantly.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one already.
Yeah. Also, finally, I have confirmation that I was not far off in my head design for Toa and Roan.
Well, here's another thing. Here's another confirmation that we now have an Aussie Pegasus. Except it's a female Aussie Pegasus, so somebody's probably going to be disappointed.
Sorry, Reverb.
Well, not Reverb, but I guess a few people are going to be disappointed.
Come on, Australian Jesus, come on.
By the way, just going to point out, she was the one who winked at that other pony.
Oh.
Who fawned. So it's like, oh my gosh, yes.
Shipping, ship it.
Shipping it so hard.
And of course, Scootaloo also has a ridiculous amount of really overdone cute imagery.
Well, of course, Scootaloo is cute.
Yes.
Well, also, we have to admit that slowly but surely we have seen the CMC turn from cute little girls into moody teenagers.
And of course, we also see probably one of the more provocative images here of Short Fuse. I'm giving a massage to Aussie Pony here with Lightning Dust looking a little provocative there. We're just going to go ahead and let the image speak for itself at this point. But there is one thing I got to throw out there that I can't believe nobody's jumped on yet. They had a quick scene where Rainbow Dash meets up with Lightning Dust. They basically go like Applejack, Lightning Dust, Scootaloo. The whole Shrek thing. But there's been a big meme joke about that. You know, just like Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, Cloud. Yeah, it's just all this back and forth thing. People know what I'm talking about. There's a huge meme about this. Why have we not put that in the meme now? Because we have an edition that works.
And it just keeps going too.
And of course, Scootaloo now has a fetish. And of course, there's also a little joke here from Bob the Dalek. Spitfire sounds like she needs first save about being in a full body wing and hoof cast, drinking through a straw. And how does she end up like that? And it looks like Rainbow Dash was the cause because of soap and water on the ground. Honestly, that is the best.
That's the true reason why they fly everywhere.
That is definitely
the that.
That's a true reason.
They're terrible at cleaning.
Yes.
And that's why everything is made of clouds, so that everything just falls.
Just slides right through it, man. Or gets absorbed, either way.
And, of course, a couple of quick fun images. Twilight basically shutting Rainbow Dash's mouth for her with a smug expression. Honestly, I love that. And, of course, Pinkie Pie with extreme cupcakes. Honestly, I would love to see someone... Extreme! Alright, so yeah, the episode was good, though. It was a good Scootaloo episode. It did bring back Lightning Dust. She didn't get reformed. She's still an ass. Yay. So it's nice to see that we still got villains that are not being reformed in any way.
I wouldn't really call her a villain, though. More of a rival.
A rival, semi-villain. She's not like an out-and-out villain, but she is definitely a problem.
Basically, she has become Shadow to Rainbow Dash's Sonic.
Oh God, let's not do that, please.
No, I'll go there.
No, we are not touching that one. No. But in any case, the fact is that I mean, with that, along with the Crazed Minotaur, the freaking the Flim Flam Brothers, and a few other Chrissy, Tyrek, we got a lot of villains out there that have not been reformed, and I'm glad for that. Yes, some of them are bit performer villains, but they're still mean, bad, annoying, stupid people that are getting punished for being mean, bad, stupid people.
And some things don't need reforming. Heck, Flim and Flam are still businessmen.
They're
still ultimate.
They're sucky businessmen
with a crooked attitude.
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm glad that they're not reforming every single person, because not every person wants to be reformed or can be reformed. There are people out there that suck. They will always suck. They will continue to suck, and there will be no way that they will not suck, because they suck.
Like, look at me. I pollute the atmosphere with my big rigs and stuff, and I don't care. I smile.
There you go. All right,
green people.
All right, so that is a little synopsis on the episode. We will be showing it in the Coffee House After Party, but for now, let's actually get into the remnants of our videos here that we still have. Of course, Pinkie Tales wasn't the only one. We also have MLP Season 8, Episode 19, Road to Friendship in a Nutshell. So once I get back to the video playing here we go. And we also got a few other ones, but here we go.
Trike can escape.
Trike-Sai.
Abracadabra, it's me. But then woe's in the box.
It's me, Smithy Brown. Yay, that was a good magic.
Yay, good magic.
You shout will bring your show to Saddle Arabia.
Okay.
Do you want to trade wagons?
No. Come with me, stoplight. Okay, let's sing.
We're off on the road to friendship, side by side, just like.
Do you want to trade wagons?
No.
Yay, snacks nom nom.
What the hey, you just ate half our budget.
Sorry, no more hotel rooms.
What the hey, now we have to sleep in the wagon. Ouch. 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 Oh no, I hope Trike-Sai can escape even though she talks in her sleep. fabricated, but at least I don't snore at 100 decibels.
But then who's in the flippin' box, Miss Wagon Hoarder?
Well, I guess it's this dang dude, who probably still has money left.
You suck.
Tonight
Get
I will
again.
sit far away from your snowmobile snoring so I don't snap while the snotty snack snob snoozes.
Fine.
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 Do you want to trade wagons?
Oh hey yes.
What the hey?
But it's bigger.
That was my wagon.
But it's bigger.
You don't even have the title.
But it's bigger.
Just go away.
Fine.
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 Fine. That is my wagon.
Not anymore, lol.
I am the great and powerful speed bump.
Trixie, what the hey? Why are you reenacting Tiananmen Square?
Aw.
Because you gave away my wagon.
Please trade back my friend's wagon.
But you aren't friends.
Yes, we are.
Prove it.
Friendship.
Okay.
Sorry, Trixie.
That's alright. At least our friendship survived.
And thankfully so did I.
Well, this episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, different view of Halloween animation.
And before Christmas. What's something Danny Elfman asked? Because that's a werewolf.
That one's familiar.
Don't be greedy.
I really do love this guy's animations.
They are fun. I think we actually might have another one in later on in here. Lick me, I'm a vampire.
It is a different view of reality.
Yeah, different view, yep.
Haven't seen those, so that's interesting.
Last time you used that wacky hunger smell of yours, a swarm of parasprites ate half a pound of you. What you think the bats ate when they weren't eating my apples?
It was a very selective apples only spell, so I guess they moved to the nearest fruit they found.
My precious! Magic! If I ever find whoever put a spell on this bat, I'm gonna...
Although she did make a point. Yeah, it's just magic. Apples. So.
And now Pretty Fly for Fluttershy.
Are you
Hello
sure
there?
you're up for this, Fluttershy?
Yeah, they're all
Taking
Scribbler, by the
children
way.
is a lot different than taking care
Yeah,
of
well,
them.
Don't worry,
she's really good doing comics,
Just
so.
speak to the kids
Well,
today. Yo, homies, check out the swag I got with this here bling. Oh, yeah. We be trolling up in here, my amigos. 20% coolie, yo. That's racist. YOLO.
I'll bet I won't get approval for how to show reproduction with Big Mac as a teaching aid. Oh,
Such a shame.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Short Fuse has apparently Dan's pony reincarnation. You know what? I buy it. Short Fuse is Dan the pony, even though it would have been better if he was color schemed like him. Some
I
Butt
still need
Sunday.
to listen to No Place Like Home, the 3rd chapter.
Return of the Book Horse.
Yeah. Also, Commander Firebrand, aka Josh Scorcher, was a little bit peeved because a reddish pony with a
Astute of you.
blonde-esque
It is
mane
indeed.
and has anger issues.
What brings you here tonight, Twilight?
He said, "Hey, Josh, we made you a pony."
I had hoped sending her to work in a library would let her to acclimate out of this. But no, Tira just had to blow it up. Guess I'll make tea while she gets that out of her system.
Biblia.
The Biblia Discoteca. Alright, moving right along here. We have The Pony of Egypt, Part 8, Playing with the Big Boys. This is actually from a person that is doing dubs of a lot of different songs of different movies. And he does them with lip syncing too. In this case, The Prince of Egypt. And of course, the Big Boy song. Granted, it looks like he actually does huge chunks of the movie too, so we are going to get a little bit of dialogue here as well. Though I'm wondering how quickly we're going to have YouTube and a bunch of other people basically ripping down our throats like, "What are you doing?" So, I don't know. Keep talking while this is going, I guess. That might be our best bet. Or maybe we should skip it all. I don't know, maybe we should just skip it all together? Or maybe I'm crazy? I don't know.
I think you're crazy. This looks interesting, and they are spreading things out enough.
I would think so because, I mean, the video itself is up, so that's got to mean something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when was it posted?
It was actually posted maybe 3-4 months ago.
Okay, we should be fine then.
Yeah. Well, in either case, we'll go ahead and continue to talk.
Honestly, one of the songs that I heard from the Prince of Egypt that I know I've seen it, but didn't really click with me until I heard it again, was Through Heaven's Eyes, and that is just a jubilation of a song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I did kind of like the whole idea that they basically made Moses like related to Ramses in this. Though technically he wasn't exactly kind of related, but kind of not. But I don't know. I don't recall the Bible story all too much. Just to let my people go and spreading over a giant sea that some people, for some reason, spreading a sea, parting it is enough that a pharaoh would say that, oh, don't worry, we can go ahead and go into there. 2 giant walls of water on either side of us. Let's send an army. That's the brilliant idea. What the hell?
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. They got through. We could do it too. This isn't a meteorological phenomenon. This is completely normal. But no, seriously, isn't that like really stupid? Not to poke at the Bible, you know. Everybody's got to have their beliefs.
Yeah. Well, my stance on that is the book of God. Why did man have to make it?
I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm just gonna walk away from that one. But I am gonna notate the Simpsons knockoff of this, where they had Milhouse as Moses. He leads his people to a bunch of porta potties when they get to the Red Sea. He's like, flush! It causes the entire sea to empty. And it's even more hilarious because Principal Skinner's leading the army, and then he's like, go after the men into the temporarily dry
But something, and I'm going to check this, but wasn't the Prince of Egypt basically DreamWorks' first 2D animation?
No, I think wasn't it like Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat or something like that?
It was one of their early ones.
It wasn't one of it was one of their later ones, but it was fairly early, but not really early. It was like the third or fourth.
Before Shrek.
Not their CG. We're talking about their hand drawn or the 2D animation.
I said before.
The Black Pot. I can't remember the.
Oh no, wait. Ants was the first, and then Prince of Egypt. But I think they swapped Ants around simply because of A Bug's Life.
I don't know about that, but I would definitely go with 2D. Oh, a Sinbad or a Road to El Dorado? Yeah, I think it was Road. I would definitely think Road.
Let me see. Okay.
Okay, everybody remember these names. There's going to be a quiz on it later.
They're all important.
I got friends on the other side. Everybody forgets about Ants, though. But yeah, the DreamWorks did a lot of really weird movies sometimes, didn't they?
Okay, okay. Was DreamWorks' first computer animated film, and Prince of Egypt is their first traditional animated film.
Oh, so it was their first tradition. Really? It was their traditional?
Yeah.
Huh.
Prince of Egypt was traditional, Ants was CGI.
Well, I was talking about their. So this was actually their first. Okay, I'm actually impressed. It was really good for a first traditional. Sorry, go ahead.
It's alright. Basically, the reason I'm saying this and it confirms it, Ants was on October 2nd with Prince of Egypt coming out December 18th. So, well, you see, they were trying to beat out A Bug's Life. So they went CGI first. Come on, CGI first. That way we can be like, hey, look at us, and then traditional.
DreamWorks always did have the thing of trying to be Disney's thorn in the side after. Who was the one before DreamWorks was trying to beat out Disney?
Not Pixar.
Warner Brothers? Was it Warner? I think it was Warner Brothers.
Yeah, it was Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Though they don't do that much anymore. Has Warner Brothers done anything recently?
No, I don't think so.
Actually, I think they still do a lot of the DC animations now. Okay, everybody aware that we're playing with the big boys now?
I think I forgot something. What was it?
Yeah.
Son of
We're playing with who now?
Okay, all right, here we go. Different view of reality 2 with Sirens, the animation. And now we don't have to talk over everything. We're watching the animation now.
Yeah, I just really like these guys' puppets. They look really... They're different enough, but they're still really beautiful. Oh man, let's see if I can talk here.
Oh no, Red Eye. She should have done. She should have taken better photos.
It's been a long while since we had to deal with that.
And the biz is back. Oh.
That looked freaky.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to know the story.
All right. And finally, we got a TF2 analysis. So I think we're actually going to skip this one. It's about 17 minutes long, and we're already going over by 20 minutes here. So if you want to check it out, if it's the newest one, If I'm Lying, I'm Crying, we actually got to see this at Crystal Mountain PonyCon and do a live reaction to it. It was pretty interesting. Really funny. Liked it. I'm hoping to do more of the TF2 analysis here because I like the videos. They actually are pretty fun, and with the season hiatus coming up, they'll definitely be a nice little filler if we don't get a whole lot of Brony content coming in. But we'll get to that at another point. So we're down to our closer, which means it is time to call it a night. At least in regards to the Brony Show proper. But it also means that we had a lot of fun tonight, right, guys? Who had some fun? We all had some fun?
The fun
Alright.
was had.
The fun was had.
Fun was had, but now it's fleeting.
And there we are. Ooh, there's that music. There's that wonderful, wonderful closing music here. Alright, so we got the closing music. Now we got our image here. Let's get our final shout-outs in for everybody. Of course, first off, I just want to do a quick shout-out. Once again, Winchester and Winchester Wednesdays will finally be back with reading fanfics. Not this week, but next week. So if you want to watch Winchester and his crew reading fanfics and doing it in fun, serious, and silly ways, the way that only Winchester can do it, be sure to tune into Winchester Wednesdays. So let's get our final shoutouts in, starting off with Cold Dust.
Alright, shouts out to trains. 'Cause that's mostly what I've been knowing. Or not knowing, doing things of trains. So many trains. Also, shouts out to our challenge this week, which is, of course, the main challenge this week. To those who don't know, is liquids that are too hot. And the Protest Initiative challenge is, what was it again, Circuit?
The Protest Initiative challenge is ponies doing a food challenge.
Alright, so there we go. Anyways, also, shouts out to Circuit for letting me back on again, despite all odds, and also shouts out to the pre-show, which will be coming back to its normal format with lots of trivia and stuff. Eventually, it's gonna be a couple weeks. For now, enjoy drawing beforehand and random banter.
Alright. Then going on to Crazy Mac Captain.
Shots, fires, explosions, venison jerky, the usual. LOE, Rome. It's been a hell of a week. My brain is just bleh. So yeah.
Alright, then on to Deathlight Productions.
You have a good night for all that's going to bed, and have fun for all you who's going to be up for the after party. I'm gonna go get myself some ice cream. Bye bye.
Alright, and Textalion.
Negative shout out to body pain, which I'm having right now.
Alright, and Tokoi.
Shouts out to all the lovely people that join us every single week here on Twitch, YouTube, archives, and of course our main site. And I'll just shout out the Twitch people since Second will take care of IRC. Shouts out to Commander. Sorry, I skipped that. Shouts out to CMC for being our mod. And then Apricot, Commander Root, Skinny Seahorse, Slow Cool, Tech Stallion, The Only Tech Man, me, VNK, and the Probs.
Alright. Okay, in that case, now thank you once again for joining us for the Brony Show. Tune in early, 1 hour early from the show to get Equestrian Flag Stop whenever it's airing, or the not Equestrian Flag Stop, which is still a lot of fun because it could be art, could be music, could be dancing, could be all sorts of things. Like, it's up to Cole to decide.
Ooh, we should have dancing. CMC.
How are we gonna do that?
Simple.
Got it. We get onto Second Life, we buy a dancing emote for a pony body, and we just let them dance the entire time.
You could also just do LOE.
That's true, you can dance in there. Gmod.
I don't think there's a nice dance in there, unless you're trying to get the puppets to dance.
I mean, I guess we could just jump into some random video game and just hit jump a bunch of times. I mean, that's how you dance at an EDM concert, and I'm totally okay with that. I can't dance otherwise, so there you go.
Oh damn, the 1 year anniversary events were today? I need to jump on.
Oh. Wait,
cool.
On where?
LOE.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Cloud Rock Raider has been more active on it than I have.
I might have to check it out too, but hopefully they'll keep running tomorrow for now. But any case, also a big shout out to our YouTuber that chatted up Shelly D along with Toakoi for doing the YouTube chat. And thank you to Crazy Matt Captain for keeping an eye on the IRC chat, along with Clouded Rock Raider, Coal Dust, Cool Dude 13233, Sarcasm, Deathlight Productions, Dimension, DM12, Fantastic Fred, Glass 4, Relays, Serve, Sonic 5421, Techman, Tech Stallion, Toakoi, and Yay Vaguely Creepy, and Yay Archivers. Also, along with that, be sure to stay tuned for the Coffee House After Party, which will be on Ustream and Vaughn Live TV. So you can check us out on either one of those. Along with that, Thursday has Silent Blast doing Let's Plays. Friday we'll have us back on doing Roan because the convention circuit is over for me now until near the end of October, where I do one more for anime. Along with that, Saturday, unfortunately, Gaming Meltdown is still melted down here until October, so keep an eye out for when Creature finally gets free enough to do that once again. But Sunday, we have Circuits Let's Play, and we are going to be Space Marines for at least one session, doing some online multiplayer things for the Space Marine Warhammer 40,000. So, 40K. The 40K. So be sure to check that out. And also, join us if you have the game. And that is it. As for what we're going to be talking about next week, unfortunately, all the cool stuff that came out over the last few weeks I have covered, so we'll have to see what comes from there and figure it out. But there's plenty of Brony stuff out there that I have yet to even touch, so don't worry, we're going to have plenty to go on. And let's go ahead and close out for the night with Carry On Rain Booms, which Suki would have probably loved the hell out of if he was still here, unfortunately. So, on behalf of Suki, be sure to check out the Otaku Ascended. And
awesome.
And here we go. And stay tuned for the Coffee House After Party on thebronyshow.net on our Ustream and Vaughn. Otherwise, good night.
Sunset Shimmer, we need you! Here I'm standing in the night. My pulsate wand, the only light.
saying right now, that has been more metal than it had any right to be.
Lisa Frank Pony is able to destroy even the sirens. It is awesome.
Does that count as a PMV or an AMV?
Yes!